Hey folks, this is Jin at MCP Tabletop today, here to bring you a new battle report, and with me today is...
Hi, I'm Steven Maddox. I'm one of the co-hosts of the Alive in One podcast. You can find us on any major podcast stream, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that fun stuff. Happy to be back.
Yeah, it's good to see you. It's the first time we actually get to play finally.
Yeah,
I'm actually really excited for this.
Yeah.
So today we're bringing you a battle report with the new Spooky Monsters affiliation. Well, by affiliation box, I mean like there's 3 new Midnight Suns characters and 1 new Dracula character who has his own affiliation. So today I'll be manning the Dracula side, Dracula leading a bunch of recently enthralled Guardians of the Galaxy. Steven, and you will be running a cohort of Midnight Suns, I guess, with some splashes as well, right?
You got it.
All right.
Real quick, how does Beta Ray Bill become a vampire? Isn't he a robot?
Listen, we have multi-dimensional magical like influences. I'm sure Dracula can find a way. Maybe he made a pact with Dormammu or something like it's like they'll find a way. Don't worry. But you're right, he doesn't bleed.
Doesn't make sense.
Right, yeah. Maybe he's like a new technovirus.
Yeah.
Techno-vampire virus.
Ooh, yeah. Nano-vampires.
There you go. So the scenario we drew up today is going to be Fear Grips the World, and then also Sword Base. So we'll have a nice punchy extract that are nice and spread out, but also like 4 secure pay-to-flips that will make us really tussle, and also maybe someone will get an unlucky push here and there in that case. We'll be playing on 18 threat, and we're going to go over our list right now then. So today I will be running Dracula as my leader. He's a new 5-threat character that is very punchy. He has to move around the board pretty honestly, but he's got a gnarly counterattack. He's got a gnarly set of conditions he can swing with at 7 dice base. You know, it's really incredible. He also brings a new leadership. It's called the Thralls of Dracula card, which will then give him the Bloodlust leadership. So in essence, what happens is that during a character's activation, they can pay 1 and target a enemy model within 2, and they can give them the bleed condition. If they already have a bleed condition when they activate this leadership, they can instead just remove 1 damage from them. So essentially, either applying a bleed to them or you're actually removing some damage from yourself. So pretty cool, and you can run any model under this leadership. There's no affiliation list currently, so you're free to list build as you like with it. So that's Dracula. And then we're going to go to our Guardians of the Galaxy Thralls. I'm bringing Gamora today. She is a fast-moving 6 dice builder with bleed, and she's got the ability to modify a bunch of dice to do an incredible amount of damage. So that's Gamora. And the next character we're going to go to is Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill is a nice tanky piece that is able to absorb some damage using his Corbinite Cybernetics to reduce damage. He also has the ability to throw either terrain or people up to size 4 for 3 power. So just a nice little workhorse, pun intended, there. And that's Beta Ray Bill. The next character I'm taking is going to be Drax the Destroyer. Someone that puts out a lot of bleed, and he also enjoys having the bleed condition because he does get, I believe, some sort of a reroll mechanic, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, his builder does get a reroll. If you already have the bleed condition. And he also is able to displace models using a headbutt or the ability to throw people, which is also pretty good. He also takes a lot less damage, and he also has a great mechanic called Driven by Vengeance. You know, just to like give people a debuff where he gets extra dice against you for 1 attack because he's really mad at you. Last but not least, we're taking Nebula since we're taking Gamora. Might as well take her sister. She's also a incredibly punchy model. Can't score anything as far as objectives or secures. She's just there to hurt people and be very good at it. So yeah, that's my current roster of folks. Moving on to the Team Tactics cards. We're obviously taking the Thralls of Dracula card for the leadership. Otherwise, this doesn't function without it. Our 2 restricted cards we're taking are going to be Patch Up to just provide some healing to our characters in case they don't already have enough healing to make sure they're alive. Next is going to be Brace for Impact. I don't know what Steven will be taking, so I assume there will be some sort of collision that's going to happen, so it's just good as a safety blanket. We're also taking Recalibration Matrix. We want to make sure that Dracula survives, so we want to, try to either push for a spike or at least mitigate a spike using Recalibration Matrix, since it will reroll everything after everything's already been rolled. Finally, to keep on theme, we are going to take a Gamora Nebula card that was recently patched in the recent ban restricted list called Daughters of Thanos. It used to be 2 cost per character, but now it's just 1 per. And the way it works is that when either an allied Gamora or allied Nebula makes an attack action, after the attack is resolved, both players may spend 1 power to play this card. The character, Gamora or Nebula, that did not make the initial attack may make an attack targeting the same character. So it allows you to sort of double team a character with these 2 characters after one has already made an attack. For 1 power each, and both of these characters hook very, very hard, I think it's going to be a very exciting card to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Steven, what did you bring to us?
All right, so I crammed in all the monsters I could cram in, right? Because I figured we're bringing them, so we're running it. So, of course, my leader is Blade. He's the only Midnight Sun leader. One of the best leaderships in the game, probably. So, Bump in the Night, I can, at any time during the character's activation, I can spend 1 power and place them within 1 of where they are. Great for the monsters, because a lot of them are on medium bases, so you get extra movement. That is something they like to do and get up in combat, because they're pretty range 2, close, punchy people. So should be good. Otherwise, Blade, he's got some cheeky reroll stuff. He can heal if there's a bunch of bleed around him, so going against Dracula seems pretty good, actually, I would think. And that's basically Blade. He doesn't do a whole lot, but he's got a great leadership with him. And then, just to get him out of the way, because Little Bullseye, he's just here because he's a 2 threat to equal out to 18 points, but he does have a wild bleed on his builder, his gainer, excuse me, which is nice. And then I never miss as an ability with him that if I roll and do 0 damage, I can spend 1 power just to do 1 damage. So he is guaranteed damage. He has won me games many times before because of that. So he is pretty great for a 2 threat. And then get into the new stuff. So the Mummy is probably the monster I am the most excited for, I have to say. He is a 3 threat with damage reduction. Super great. He's also got a range 4 mystic attack that's 6 dice, gains soul tokens. So he's kind of like Hela, if you've ever played Hela in the past, where as people die, he'll gain these captured soul tokens, which are these little guys right here, that kind of give him more abilities with his cards, and then one of his attacks will actually gain those as well. Next guy up is Frankenstein's monster. I think he looks pretty fun, I gotta say. He's just a big, brawly dude that likes to run up and punch really hard, and then likes to, you know, maybe take some damage here and there. He's got a little cheeky heal, and he's got like one of my few throws. I don't know if you can tell, you said, I don't know, you probably brought throws, and I had to look down, I'm like, I'm sure some of these guys throw, because I didn't know, but
yeah,
it's him and Werewolf. So he's pretty exciting. Werewolf by Night is the next one. I will say, the main reason I brought Werewolf by Night, my wife painted him really quickly for me, so I have to bring him if my wife painted. But he seems pretty fun. He's jumping around. He's doing a fair amount of damage. He's got a pounce, so he is size 3, so he can throw himself into people, which I think is always good. Every single character that has that ability, I think, is pretty good. And he also has a clapback, kind of like Dracula. So that's my characters. The tactics cards, real quickly, my restricteds, I did Brace, because I always bring Brace and never leave home without it. And then I did Sacrifice. The next card up is Hideous Monster, and these kind of will go together. I feel like Frankenstein's monster is very power starved, and he wants people attacking him to gain that power. So I wanted 2 cards that I could say, hey, you have to punch Frankenstein's monster to try to use his ability. And then Hideous Monster is great because it's kind of like Heroes for Hire, where he doesn't have to spend the power to become the target. It's the character that's being attacked spends the 2 power, so he doesn't have to spend it. It protects that power on him. I brought Siege of Darkness because it's Midnight Sun, it's Siege of Darkness. I almost did it, and then Jen was like, you should probably bring that card. And you're like, yeah, you're probably right. And then the last new card is Phases of the Moon, which is the cheeky one for Werewolf, where depending, you have 2 kind of phases you can pick from. One gives you more offensive reroll, and one gives you more defensive reroll. I'll kind of leave it from there. It'll probably come up kind of later in the game. And it comes with a cool little token that you can flip back and forth depending on how you did it. I kind of like it, actually. I thought it was kind of fun. And then real quick, I want to tell you one story real fast. Beta Ray Bill over there, every time I see him, I get a little trauma, because Everwinter last year, which is a big Boston event, every single game I played into Beta Ray Bill. It was oppressive. And then I was telling my local main group about it as well, because it was me and one guy that went down, but no one else came down for Everwinter. And when I got to work on Tuesday, someone had shipped me a bobblehead of Beta Ray Bill. So I get to work, and at first I'm like, why is there a package on my desk? Why? I don't get mail at work. And then I open it, and it's just Beta Ray Bill. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy. So that guy, every time I see him, just a little bit of trauma.
Man, it's like the horse scene from The Godfather.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like,
right. Yeah. Like, no. But now he lovingly sits on my desk.
Nice. So so we will get to the battle prep very shortly. But first, I wanted to thank our sponsors, Baron of Dice. You can find great products of custom dice. Recently, there is a new Dracula set that came out. Deadpool set celebrating the new movie that came out, and also a new, I believe, Weapon X set as well. So you can find all these great dice products and more at baronofdice.com. Links in the description below. We also want to thank Iwargames at iwargame.net, provider of great 3x3 mats for all of our MCP and Shatterpoint goodness. Today we're actually playing on a Shatterpoint map, which is this great little desert ensemble here, with some wreckages like in the ground, so it's like a nice little setting. So yeah, you can find great mats and more products at iwargame.net, so please check them out in the description down below. All right, let's roll for priority.
You got it.
2. But your 2 is better.
Yeah, I got 2 of the wild. I'm a little bit better than you.
All right.
So I will drop first. And then we're going to go over the missions real quick. We're doing the secure, which is the blues, is going to be sword base established.
Yep.
So this is a pay to flip. You walk on it, you spend a power, you roll 1 dice, crit hit wild, makes it so it's yours. If it's not contested, it's yours automatically. Sorry, I should have said that first.
Yeah, so you can just go up to unclaim one and just grab it immediately for just 1 power. The other caveat is that it's got a great effect that if you actually own more sword bases than the other person at, I believe, the power phase?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have claimed more sword bases than the other, then you can nominate one of your opponent's models and have them push short in any direction, which is a great control piece. Yeah. The extract we brought today is Fear Grips, as Worthy Terrorize the Cities, also colloquially known as Hammers. That's very popular in our local scene.
The most played.
Yeah, I mean, because you're literally picking up a hammer. So these are extracts are worth 1 point each. You can pay 1 power to pick one up. And as long as you are holding a hammer, you'll get 1 extra dice for each hammer you're holding during an attack, which is pretty gnarly. Now, it does come with one downside is that if you're holding at least 1 hammer, you're going to be paying 1 extra to participate in any team tactics cards that you'll be playing. So just bear that in mind. And I hope we don't miss any of those.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yep. Okay. So you put down werewolf.
Drop werewolf right
All right. Yeah. So in that case, I am going to actually put down Gamora first then. All right. So we'll put her just behind this lantern over here, and over you.
Makes sense. I'm going to drop my little mummy man right next to werewolf buddy.
Sounds good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put Bill down. And we're going to put Bill kind of a centerish over here. Lanterns are in the tree. We're kind of getting in the way, so we want to make sure that he can get a good footing, like up on the battlefield. All right, over to you.
I realize this list has no like flight or wall crawl or anything. I'm used to having somebody that does it.
Oh, yeah.
But mine does not right now. I'm going to pop Blade over here on just the left side of this tree.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Blade's on the left side of that tree over there. Let's see. All right, we're going to put Nebs. So Nebula's going to go right there.
Mm-hmm. Frankenstein's monster right here.
Frankenstein's monster's over there. Okay. All right.
Do you know why his other name is Adam?
Is that his actual name?
Well, he doesn't actually say his name in the book, the actual book Frankenstein's monster, but it talked about him being a creation of Adam because it's like creating life. Kind of going back to like the first human from biblical.
That makes sense, yeah. I read Mary Shelley's book a long time ago. Great book, by the way. So if you haven't actually read the real book, please check it out. Like, it's an incredible piece of science fiction. From one of the, is it the first lady science fiction author? I think.
Yeah,
I think
my wife had to describe it to me. I've never read it.
That might be a fun little trivia fact, I believe.
Hey,
but yeah. But yeah, no, fantastic. Yeah. And his name is not actually Frankenstein. It is Frankenstein's monster, which I'm glad they got right on the card.
But it's weird because then it says Frank's fist for one of his attacks. So it's like, come on, you did it a little bit, but not all the way through.
We have to commit here.
You got to commit all the way.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I just got good old Drac left. I mean, yeah, I think he's got to just.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to punch people. He's got a range to attack.
Yep.
Put me right in the middle, buddy.
Send me.
his movement tech looks really, I think, really just fun because it gives you so many options for different scenarios.
Yeah, I love the fact that he's got 3 travel forms of Bat, Wolf, and Mist, and we'll go over them as they come up during the game. Okay, I think we're all deployed. Everybody has got their power distributed.
Yep.
Let's see, Nebby does not have an extra power. That's not how that works. All right, everyone produces 1 power on my side except for Beta Ray Bill. He does 2 power because he's got the blessed of the All-Father. Do your characters all just make 1 power?
I'm all just 1 power. I'm basic.
Sounds good. If anything else, I think we're ready to go.
Most important thing.
All right,
Good game, man.
let's have a good game.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
All right, so to start out, I am going to grab a side hammer first because I know that one's safe. You don't have any crazy grabbers. I can come grab my own hammer. I think I would like Blade to get a hammer on him. So his glaives is a 5 dice instead of a 4 dice. I think that would be much better for him. And this spot looks pretty safe because I get this big size 4 terrain piece right here. And I believe Bill's throw is 3 power.
It is 3 power, yes.
We'll make it happen. You could probably make something happen where you throw that into me with Bill, but who cares? All right, and I'll pick that up with Blade, and that will be Blade's turn. He's all done.
Nice.
Double walk, pick up a hammer.
Nice. We're going to send our dervish, Drax the Destroyer, to pick up this other hammer, unless I measured it very badly, and then I will be very sad for myself.
You feel bad.
Feel bad.
Are you sure you don't want to just leave that for me?
I thought about
Are you
it.
sure? Yeah, you just give it to me.
But, it's not quite Christmas yet. So we're going to be a little stingy. Okay, so we're just going to move twice to get within 1 over here.
Sir.
There we go. And then we're going to pay a power.
Pick up that hammer.
Yep. And Drax will be done. There you go. All right. Go ahead, Steven.
All right, so then I think about, all right, what else can I do here? Do I have anybody else that can reach out to do things if you come towards me? Not really. So I think I'm going to start walking up and flipping over sword points.
Yeah.
So I think it's just Frankenstein's monster. Do I want to double move and be a little bit further forward? Or do I want to stay back a little bit? I probably want to get a little bit forward. Drax come punch me. That's probably fine. And kind of hide from Dracula behind this cover. Yeah, sure. So we're actually going to double walk and kind of tuck up behind this panther statue. Like such. And I'm going to spin 1 to flip that point. So if there's no enemy characters around it, I will just get it. I'm going to use Wakanda tokens to indicate that because we're on a Wakanda map.
Yep.
And I'm obviously Wakandan. And then I'm all done. So my turn's all done with Frank.
Very good, yeah. Yeah, shout outs to Josh for setting up a nice Wakanda themed board.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Ooh, now I have to also make some tough decisions here.
I know, it's like who shows the hand first,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Who
yeah.
walks up and like, oh, hello, am I doing something? Yeah.
If this actually was no terrain through the center, you could potentially actually just double move Gamora just right up there and just get it. But I think sitting in front of Werewolf and
I mean, I would like that. I would just
is it Encantu? Is that the
Encantu?
Yeah, they're very sick models offensively. So I think that'd probably be a losing statement for me.
Like, hello.
It's like yes, sure.
Didn't take my trap.
No. Let's see. Okay. So I think we are just gonna go set up for success. By set up for success, I mean Neba's gonna go ahead and we're gonna just punch Blade.
Yeah, go for it. I'm sitting out in the open.
Yep. So
I
Neba,
forgot she moved along.
yep, she moves along, and I think we just need to get within 3 of you because that's where her energy gun is. I think Blade is not a fan of.
No, I'm just a 3 dice energy defense, and I don't get any fun rerolls, even though I don't have power free rerolls right now, anyways.
Yep.
Bring it.
So we're gonna go right there within range 3. Okay. All right, and from this angle, I don't think we're gonna give you any cover, right?
No,
okay.
I don't believe I do.
Okay. So a blaster pistol. This will be a 3 dice energy.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be oh sorry, I'm 4 dice energy at range 3. That's what I meant. Walk. Okay, so here we go.
Right. Attack roll first. Defense dice. Ooh, look at that.
All right, and because you're holding an extract or contesting something, we do get full rerolls against you.
Ooh.
So that means we can reroll the shield result here.
Do it.
Oh no,
Into a shield.
into a shield. So that'll be 3 into the 1, so that'll be 2 damage on Blade.
Taking 2 on Blade. He's got 4 health left.
Yep. And then we'll just get 1 power because it's a gainer, and then Nebula will be done.
Perfect. That's a pretty good little spike right there.
Yeah.
All right, so now who do I want to run up? Can Mummy shoot Mr. Drax over there? You think I got that range? I got a range 4 attack over here.
Yep, but you have the soul token to do it.
Oh, you generate soul tokens. Oh, but it costs 2 powers. You're right. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I can spend my soul tokens to.
Yeah. So unfortunately, someone needs the days first, right, for the soul token. But once the tokens get going, though,
then the machine starts to work.
The machine is going to start cranking for sure.
I guess I could just be. Do I want to give Drax power though?
Do you want a vengeance token on Bullseye from Drax?
I mean, I would like that more than my other team members.
That's fair.
I will tell you that. I could get a little cheeky bleed on him. You're only immune to bleed as Beta Ray Bill, correct?
That would be correct. Yes. Oh no, actually, Nebula is actually immune to bleed as well.
Oh, she's cyborgy. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, the 2 cyborgs, of course. Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah, I think I'll probably go for that. I'll generate some power on Bullseye for maybe doing stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
We'll do a little cheeky 4-dice physical attack onto Mr. Drax.
Okay, Drax has got 3 physical defense, but he also has damage reduction.
I'm doing a throw knife attack, which is going to be a 4-dice physical. Ignores cover and has a wild bleed.
Nice. So it looks like we'll block it natively.
There you go.
Would you like to spend the 1 power? For he never misses?
Oh, first I never miss. First of all, that will finish, so I'll gain my power from my gainer. And then I think...
Oh, interesting thing to note is that Driven by Vengeance, the thing that will give you a Vengeance token, needs to actually take damage from the attack.
Yeah.
Now, this would be a damage from a superpower, so it would not...
Ooh, it wouldn't do it?
It would not.
Sure, I'll spend 1 to do 1 damage on you for I never miss.
Yeah, that is the thing that I'm now discovering as well. Look at that, we're learning.
I totally planned that.
Yep.
Bullseye will be all done after that.
Sounds great. Yep. Okay, yeah, Drax has 1 damage on him and 1 power as a result.
I was hoping to get a little cheeky bleed on there, but oh well.
Fair, yeah. Okay, so once again, we have to
make a decision.
Make decisions.
You want to come get it yet?
Oh, that seems like a very poor idea. Okay. I guess we need to think about where we want plate pieces to be. So, we're gonna go with Gamora. She's gonna go about over here. With the long move to pick up this hammer.
Yeah.
Yep. So there we go. Taking 1 of our move actions to get there.
Are you sure you have enough movement with a long move?
All right. So we'll spend the 1 power
to
pick this up. So Gamora's got a hammer. They're just a casual 7-die builders now.
Real casual.
Very casual. Super cash.
Leave Mr. Blade alone.
And we'll just head over here. Because we can't quite make it to Blade, but at least we can set ourselves up for maybe some success later on.
Yeah.
All right. And that'll be Gamora. So that'll be 2 move actions that she did with an interact in between.
Makes sense because you still have 2 characters come grab your sword points.
Yeah.
So you kind of set her up to actually do more stuff next turn.
Yeah. I also don't want to get them too far apart for the Darth Thanos card.
Yeah. I was curious if you're going to try to hit my sword point, but I think it'd be the same concept.
I think I respect Werewolf too much to be like, he's, Mr. Jack Russell.
Mr. Jack Russell. And I think who I want to pick up my hammer is actually Encantu. Because I think 7-dice range 4 Mystic Attack sounds like maybe getting that going sounds fun.
Pretty spicy.
It's going to delay it though because I have to spend a power to pick it up. But he is definitely going to be sitting back too, so I think he's a safer bet to have it. So let's walk. I'm going to drop my movement tool. We're going to walk forward. I got plenty of movement, be on the front side of it because I punched the terrain piece.
Yep.
Spend 1, pick up a hammer. And then what about my second action? You got a long moving Dracula over there. Beta Ray Bill's got a range 4 energy hammer, right? I have 2 energy defense on the mummy, so don't really want to be near that guy. So I think I will just curve. He can be a long move round 1, correct?
Yes, he can, but you spend power for that. So, and we're playing on sword base. So I'm going to be frank.
You're probably not going to do that.
Okay. I need to sell myself real hard on using that for
so I don't have to worry about you long moving and punching somebody over here.
In theory, yes.
Probably not going to happen. Cool. So then I think I will.
Yeah. The one thing that audiences will start realizing very quickly as when they're playing Dracula is that he has to move around the board fairly honestly on his own.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'll just kind of move him up ever so slightly then.
Yeah.
Kind of go there, and I'll contest that in case something weird happens.
Sure,
And then
yeah.
Encanto will be all done.
Nice. Okay, then. Let's see. Well, I guess not much is happening there, so we can probably go with Dracula now then. So he's just a medium move.
Yep.
Question is, which medium move do we want to do here? So let's go ahead. I'm trying to be very careful because there's a lot of fidgety bats.
It's a very finicky model.
Yep.
Bats are going to break off at some point.
Oh, don't say that.
No, they're going to break off.
That's going to make you feel more anxiety as I move it.
No.
Okay, so Dracula's going to go there. We're going to spend 1 power to interact with the sword base token. I will just use Spider-Man tokens because that's the most plentiful tokens I have. Secret Web Warriors. So yeah, so that will be claimed for now. We do have another action, and I just want to figure out where I need to position him for success. So I think no matter what, I'm probably just going to be... Let's see, so... All right, let's put a medium tool on him and see where he
I
can
had a panic attack. First, I was like, he has a range 4 attack? What are you measuring? And I was like, oh, Bullseye has a range 4 attack. You're measuring defensive purposes.
I just respect Bullseye very, very much. Okay, so yeah, we could move him again to try to set up a double attack next turn.
He likes to do that. That is for sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll have Prio.
You will have Prio, yes.
I don't think what I have over here, because Werewolf has to kind of go over here, right? Because I need to take that sword point. So I don't think those characters really have a chance of dropping 7 health on a 4-die physical defense.
It could happen.
I could. I won't have my my mystic attack with the mummy yet.
Yeah.
And so it's Frank will have 2 6-die attacks, which, you know, not bad.
Yeah. So would you say that this is a legal placement?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so we're just going to take 2 moves, get super aggressive.
Yeah.
And are we actually within 1? Does it look like it?
Ooh.
Yeah. If you can double check that, Steven, I'll abide by whatever you think.
I think you are, yes, sir.
Okay. So we're currently on that, and
Ooh.
that'll be Dracula's turn. Super aggressive here.
All right, so I got to get this point. Luckily, I have such a big base, I can probably do it. Now, my thought process is, do I just kind of abandon this side, right? This is a good play here, actually, because my first turn, I can't just take Blade and run away. I probably should try to do something over here first. And now it's like, do I want to bring Werewolf over here to help in this corner? Probably what I should do, unfortunately. Kind of wanted to pile over here.
Yep, and there's still a bill here that, you know,
yeah,
depending on like what I want to do is like is how much power I want to spend this turn.
Yeah, Mr. Blade's holding a hammer. Yeah, that was a good play because you're forcing me to not activate over there first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I can come up. Let's flip the point first because I know that is not changing no matter what I'm doing. I know I will be holding that. And then...
Yeah, the second action is going to be very interesting. I wonder what you're going to do here.
I could be really cheeky and like...
Good.
Don't take it, but I make it so Bill has to roll dice. And there's a 50-50 though, so it's not...
Sure.
A guaranteed plan. And then Gamora just gets to double tap into him and stuff.
But you also have a counterattack too, so like it's...
I do have a counterattack.
Yeah, it could be mutually assured destruction, you know?
It's a 3-power counterattack, so I definitely won't have the power. Well, I guess you could spike 2 damage on me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Yep. It sure is.
I guess I could also move and set up sacrifice plays if Blade gets worried and almost dead.
That's also true.
That's why I brought the card, right? So I could sit on the other side of this truck. That's probably where I'll head to. So I will do that, but since I just measured on myself as a medium move, medium base, that now tells me that Bill has 2 power, so he could go flip and then try to flip.
Yes.
So I need to stay on this point, I believe.
Okay.
So I don't want you just to freely take my point away from me.
Okay.
Even though you'd be really far forward placed, but
yep.
I still don't want to just give it to you for free.
Fair enough.
Werewolf Man's all done.
All right. Well, this means I must grab this point. Otherwise, I'm going to get pushed by the sword base. So Bill's going to take a first move action just to get over here. Chugga chugga. All right. I'm going to spend 1 of our 2 power. to flip this sword point. It's an uncontested. This will be a Thralls of Dracula point. And then
You come from mine?
no, I don't think so.
That'd be really aggressive if you had two characters pop up that far.
I mean that would be so like, but yeah, we're not that brave quite yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk again and just hit Bill on this side within 1. So
kind of set yourself up for next turn.
Yeah, set us up for next turn. Just see how that goes.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and that will be Bill, and I think that's it for
That's
activation.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right, so we got for scoring here.
I think it's gonna be tied, right? 4-4.
4-4, yeah, because you got 2 hammers, I got 2 hammers, and we got 2 of the secures respectively, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you'll be using this nice little
little egg to stick with the monster theme,
yep.
right?
We got a little cosmic powers, infinity glove there. So we'll just be 4-4.
You got any other cleanup phase stuff to do?
I don't think so. How about yourself?
I do not know.
Okay, so we'll just proceed on to round 2,
Yes,
and then we'll remove our activation tokens to clean up the board a little bit.
All right, so round 2, power phase.
Yep.
Everybody gains power.
Everyone gains their normal power.
Yay.
Okay, Steven, you still have priority, right?
I do, yeah. You went last with Bill. So now, this is tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to leave Dracula because Dracula's got a 7-die builder.
Yep, with easy access to a bunch of great conditions on just a hit facing.
What is his conditions?
You can either give you bleed, slow, root, or hex.
Oh, I hate all of those.
Yeah, but you only can apply 1, so it's not like 1 per hit. It's just you only get 1.
Can you imagine? Here's 4 conditions.
No, sir.
All right,
no thanks.
So my plays here again. I think I need to do that before you can activate Dracula. There is a chance I'm going to flub though, and I just give you a bunch of power. You don't really have any defensive tech on Dracula, which is nice, besides Recal.
Right. He does have that counterpunch, though.
Ooh, he does have a counterpunch. Okay.
Yeah.
So
but I need 2 power to do that.
Okay, so I get a free attack on you, basically, right?
Well, if you do any damage, I'll have the 2 power to probably.
That's correct.
Yeah. So but if you're outside of 2, I would say that would be a good shot.
Yeah, because otherwise you have to spender it, right?
Yeah.
So
I think we're unfortunately within 2. Because
I still think my best character is Frankenstein, though. Because honestly, if you hit me, then I get power for turning my throw on and stuff like that.
Sure, yeah.
And I think I'd be okay with that. And he's got a big health pool.
Yeah, for sure.
And then my also dream is that he has a thick skull, which is a range 2 5-die attack that if I do damage, I stagger you.
Oh,
and a stagger on Dracula seems pretty great because I don't think you have any way of clearing conditions. Is that correct?
Oh, sir. Yeah.
All right. The only problem is it's 5 dice and you have 4 dice in a physical.
Yeah, 4 dice. Yeah, he's a 4-3-4.
Ooh, I would love a reroll right now. So I think that's gonna be my opening play because that's gonna make me see how I feel for the next one. So I'm gonna do a thick skull attack into Dracula from Frankenstein.
Sure. Does that have to cost you a power?
Yes, it does. It is 1 power.
Okay.
After attack resolve, if damage is dealt, you gain stagger.
Sounds
That's
good.
the only thing on it.
Ooh, that seems like a bad defense roll for me. Pretty.
So got 1 crit to resolve here.
Yep. Nice.
Showing 3.
Showing 3. Yep. So that's going to be 3 damage on the Drac.
Ooh, stagger.
And a stagger. Yep. I will put a stagger token on myself.
So all right, I feel pretty good.
Yeah. So any other effects besides stagger?
That's it.
All right. Might as well just
punch me back, sir.
Or actually.
That's tough, right? Because you're gonna give me power.
Yeah. Now this is my consideration. Now.
So like otherwise, my throw, because I have a size 4 throw, I have a size 4 right here.
Yeah.
That is 3 power to do.
Yeah.
So there is a chance you just give me power for it. Otherwise, I have to try to roll 6 dice physical attack to try to gain the 3 power.
Yeah.
But you do have a 7-die attack, so like that die, it's not like I have a 4-die counterpunch. Like it does something, right?
Are you immune to any conditions for Frankenstein's
I'm immune
claws?
to shock.
You're immune to shock. Okay, that is
Because I was shocked to life.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead and do the counter attack.
He's new. Got to do it, right?
You gotta
see how it feels.
Yeah. All right. So we have 4 power. Now we're down to 2.
Yep.
Here's a 7 dice physical builder into Frankenstein's monster. Okay. So 5. There we go.
No. Oh, I'm in danger.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did you show 8 right there?
I'm showing 8.
And I block 1, take 7, and go down?
Okay.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
That was aggressive. I just wanted to punch people.
Oh no. I will gain 7
Oh.
power.
That's phenomenal.
Oh man. We're juiced.
Yeah, you're ready. You're gonna cause a lot of pain to me. Luckily, I staggered you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have nothing I can do about that. I will just get staggered. It does give a what are these things called? Capture soul token to Encanto though, which I guess is something.
Yep.
That was a good roll.
Yeah.
It was dirty. I mean, do you want to put a condition on my day's character?
No. It's after this the effect resolves. So
okay, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just dazed on Frankenstein. And it's your go, sir.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah. Okay. So Encanto is immune to bleed, right?
Yes, bleed, hex, and poison.
Okay. So that means actually specifically pretty good in the Dracula, because I won't be able to get like
heals and stuff off.
like
yeah,
that.
that's true. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is not gonna go up for me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's very early in the game. So
yeah, we got plenty of time. And just to talk out, so I like to talk out thoughts. So like, would you think here, okay, this went my way. Do you activate over here first to try to, again, maybe push onto me harder? Because, okay, if I could activate again into Dracula, I guess you took 3 damage, but then I just have, and I guess I could do a bigger attack with Encanto into you. So I guess there was an idea to still activate him, but
yeah.
What is your thoughts? Do you think it's worthwhile maybe going more risky?
I think it's 50-50 because either you go for Blade and just try to make him drop his hammer.
Yeah.
Or you go here, right? And just like see what it is.
And to deal with Encanto.
Yeah, but I would like to feature the monsters a little more.
Ah, that's fair.
So let's go with Drac. Just start using the leadership.
This side of the board's treating you well, so let's go over here.
Yeah. So we have to shake the bleed, or shake the stagger, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our first action. We will spend 1 to give a bleed to Bullseye.
Yes, sir.
Or no, sorry. Let's scratch that. I need to do this in the other order. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So do I want health, or do I just want to kill Bullseye?
Yeah. His second attack, if I'm bleeding, you gain health. Is that correct? Or do you just gain health?
So I would need to. Okay. So I need to hit you first, but I only get 1 attack, and you can potentially go away afterwards. So I think unfortunately, yeah, we do have to just go for the kill here. Okay. Because Bullseye can do the parting shot to go away.
To run away, yes.
And you wouldn't be in range of the leadership at that point. So we're gonna use the leadership now to give him the bleed.
Okay. So I'm bleeding.
Yep.
Shout out Baron of Dice. Status condition dice.
Heck yeah.
You can just not have to carry 800 things with you.
I will spend 4 power now to do Fury of the Vampire.
Oh,
it's a range 3, 8 dice mystic attack for 4 power. If the target has a weakened special condition, it can reroll any number of its attack dice.
Oh god.
After the attack resolved, if you somehow live, if you're a size 4 or less, I will throw you away medium.
Oh, and you can throw me too.
So okay, we're gonna get a new set of dice here, so because those have already spent.
They're spent, yeah.
They're spent the juice already.
Don't worry, I have 4 health.
Okay.
I'm gonna live.
All right, no problem.
I got this. And not as good as your last one, at least, right?
Nope. All right, so we got this so far, and then we can. Oh, sorry, that was a hit. So we can reroll any number of dice. So we're gonna reroll these 3.
I think I'm dead already.
I'm
already dead.
Oh God. Yep.
I take 4.
Well, you're getting plenty of capture soul tokens. That's for sure.
I'm getting capture soul tokens. That's correct.
Yep.
And it's Bullseye. It's what he's here for. He's here to die.
We'll spend 1 just to try to flip the point.
Yeah.
We might as well at this point. We're just
need a crit hit or a wild, sir.
All right. Here we go. All right.
You got it.
You got it. So for now, that will be
You're up 1.
Thralls. Yeah. All right.
That
was a stagger Dracula.
That hurt.
Okay. He's all set. Go ahead.
Oh, jeez Louise. All right, so now we gotta ignore over here for a second. I have to deal with this side of the board with Blade. So it's probably Blade needs to activate first. And then how aggressive do I want to try to be is another question.
Yeah.
So there is an idea. So Nebula has 4 health as well, right?
Yes, she's 4 health on the front, but 5 health on the back.
All right. So there is an idea. And
she's immune to bleed, poison, and stun.
Okay. She is 3 physical defense. She has a reroll though, right?
She has 1 defense reroll, yes.
1 defense reroll.
She's a 3/3/2, so she is weaker on Mystic.
So there's the idea of, do I want to try to maybe punch Nebula down?
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 Mystic defense, huh?
Yeah.
So if I had leadership, yeah, I could probably get within 2 to do a Mystic Katana attack into her.
Yep.
And then hopefully drop her in 1 action, then run away with my other one.
That is a
the
thing
play.
you land, yeah.
Because otherwise I can run away with Blade, and that's not really accomplish me anything at all, actually.
Mm.
So I don't really want to do that. Got Wild Pierce. I mean, that feels pretty good. I should be able to spike 4 dice, right? Should. Maybe coulda, woulda.
5 dice, right?
Oh, sorry, 4 health is what I was trying
Oh,
to say.
yeah.
And it'd be on 6 dice because I have a hammer.
Oh, that's
So
right. Yeah. 6
this
dice.
feels
mistake.
pretty
Feels
good.
pretty
Get some
good. Yeah.
energy back. Yeah. So I'm gonna spend 1 for Bump in the Night, my leadership.
Yeah.
I can place Blade within 1 of himself.
Yeah. And if you're out, you can always just do a throwing glaives, or you just double walk.
Yeah, exactly. So I still have options. And in case you're newer, this leadership is commonly called just a bump. Very commonly called that.
Yep. Ooh, this is.
Oh, I think I might be out, huh?
I
think I am.
I think you're just barely out. Yeah. Because if you're in max range 3, you might be about there, which we're relatively like.
Yeah, which you were at range 3 when you attacked.
Yeah.
So then I think okay, and then I throw in glaives. You try to hit a pursuit trigger.
Yep. Or you.
Or walk.
Yeah.
Again, it feels really bad just to run away.
That's fair.
Because I'm not really accomplishing anything besides holding a hammer away.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because you're already like we already broke points parity for now.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw throwing glaives into Nebula.
Sure. I got 3 dice.
I don't have range 2 on Gamora, correct?
No, she's even further away. Cool. Yeah, currently.
So yeah, this would be 5 dice for my hammer.
Yep.
Physical.
Pretty good.
Got a crit to resolve here, so I'm showing 4.
Yeah. All right. I got any dice mods for you?
No, I don't believe I have any rerolls.
Okay.
So I just have
defensive. So we're rerolling due to cybernetic enhancements.
Yep.
Okay. So we do block 1, but we will take 3. And then she's down to just 1 at the moment.
So you are immune to bleed, so you'll ignore that.
Yep.
I did get a hit for a pursuit trigger, and then I gain a power. So now my dilemma.
Yep, your tree.
Do I want to pursuit forward to then hit her again? Have to go toward the enemy character, so I can't pursuit backwards and then glaive from further away.
Correct, yeah.
Or do I just want to stay where I am? Gamora's a range 2 attacker, right?
Range 2 attacker, yeah. So, yeah. Her spender is range 3, but for now, she doesn't have enough power for that. So you just want to probably stay outside of 2. She doesn't have the power to pounce now either.
Okay. Because like I could pursue kind of diagonally towards Nebula and try to kind of net to be further away from her and then punch her again.
Yeah.
That feels pretty good. Probably want to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Do you do the 90-degree tool? You put it in front of the character, right?
Oh, you put it in the back.
In the back? Okay.
Yeah.
It makes more sense. I was like, this is kind of awkward.
Yeah. So that,
much better,
more like that, yeah.
So then, I can kind of go small this way.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'll do.
For sure. Do you want me to put the range 2 tool out for you?
Well, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So like that's kind of what we're looking at. So yeah, basically as long as you move this way, you'll probably be in range 2 actually.
Yeah, so we'll kind of go. I'm gonna take the full move probably actually.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak this under it. There you go.
Boom.
All right, get some further distance.
All right, and then let's do a katana attack into you.
Yep, I got
6 dice mystic.
2 defense. Let's go.
Let's flub it.
No, you're good, man. All right, so posterity rolled in the crits though.
Roll the crits just for fun. All right,
yeah. Want to go through the whole motion?
4 dice.
All right, I do have 1 reroll. I block 2. You're gonna have 4, so that means at least
with the pierce as well.
Oh, with the pierce, yeah.
So,
cool. So that modifies that even further. So yeah, would do 3, but I only have 1 left, so
Yep.
you'll do 1 damage.
So I'll gain 1.
Yep. All right, Nebula is down for the count. I'll put a daze token next to her just to delineate that she has been dazed.
And that will give me my final 3 out of 3 for captured soul tokens.
Nice. Yep.
And then I have Siege of Darkness. This is not the time to play Siege of Darkness. That would be stupid. So then I think Blade is done. All right. Well.
Yep.
I did something. Something. That's a word. I did something.
You did something.
Did something. Some stuff.
Some stuff happened.
I went stab.
Yep. Okay. I have a very specific thing I need to do with Drax, and I'm not sure if I can or not.
Is it daze another model on that side of the board?
No.
It might be daze another model over there.
That's probably not what's going to happen here. No, the question is, can we move in a way to? No, this is very. Oh, actually.
You trying to get another points and make it hard for me to take it back?
Yeah, just Just make this a little awkward. Okay, so Drax is going to go. He is going to take a walk over here and to get within 2 of Encanto. I believe that should be within 2 of Encanto, I think.
Looks like it.
We can nudge just a little bit back just to make sure. Okay. Let's get about there.
Yep.
And let's see. We're going to spend 2 for headbutt.
What does headbutt do?
So this is a range 2 attack, 4 dice for 2 power. Stun on a wild, but the more important thing is that if the target is a size 3 or less after this attack is resolved, it may push away from this character S.
Ooh, so you'd push me. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
I have 4 physical defense on a mummy, though. That's kind of cool.
Yep. So here we go. 4 dice. All right, just the 2.
Blocking 2.
Blocking 2, yeah.
Cool.
All right, and then we're going to go ahead and push him short.
Oh, so it's a free push no matter what?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Seems all right. So I think the angle's probably about there.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Yeah. So
we'll
we'll
just clear me out between the 2 of them.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think we're just gonna kind of go this way. Nope. Strain this a little bit.
My medium tool, it's funny, I've used it so much that like it doesn't really hold itself anymore. It just like moves.
So where would you recommend I pick him up from?
He's fine wherever. You can pick him up wherever.
Okay.
He's a pretty sturdy model.
Okay, so chuck.
Shaboop.
Shaboop. Right there.
There you go.
All right. This gives him some more options like midfield though, but we just want to.
Yeah.
We'll give you a decision point to make then. There. All right. Drax is done.
All right, so you got Bill Gamora left, right?
Bill Boomer left. Yep. No one else on the side is left to go.
All right.
You still got these 2 guys, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Mr. Werewolf Man can maybe do some stuff. I can punch Bill. And Contu does have a play where I could go walk onto the back point and try to flip some stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It feels okay. I can spend any number of captured souls, so I could still do attacks into you, which is cool.
Yep.
Dracula's got 4 health left. He's 4 mystic defense, though.
Yes. Yep, and currently we'll have cover, I believe, from this terrain piece.
And I don't think I have enough medium move to go all the way over. You could just be getting 1 attack into you.
Yeah, you can definitely move on to one of the points and then attack.
Yeah.
That's for sure a thing you can do.
Yeah. Bill's got stuff.
Yep, he's got 3 power, so that's his optimal power level to just do a thing.
Yeah. Because Bill can probably walk up and dunk Mummy. Maybe not. I got Brace up at least.
Yeah.
So you could walk up. Oh, I have 2 energy defense. So yeah, do I go with Mummy first to get him away from Bill? Probably. Werewolf is probably fine if you attack him. Actually, I would like the power if you attacked Werewolf. So yeah, I think Mummy is going to go. Got lots of options. It'd be great to just spike some damage on Dracula. You're already going to have 4 power at the start of next turn for Dracula, so you already have his kid online.
Yes.
So I don't really feel that bad attacking him. So I think let's walk to this back point. And then, yeah, you will definitely have cover. That's probably okay, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do then is I believe I'm going to spend 2 captured soul tokens to generate 2 power.
Yeah.
And then I will flip the point first. So I'll spend 1 to flip the point.
Yep. So that will be
Yep,
removed.
and that becomes mine because I'm afraid that you're going to just kill him with a clapback again, like you did with Frank. Because now I'm going to spend 2 for a Sever Soul onto Dracula.
Yes. Okay.
So order of operation, I think, was a little important there.
Yep.
Otherwise, you could have just killed him. Like, oh, look, I don't get the point anyways now, right?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 die mystic attack into Dracula.
Yep. Well, only blocking 1 so far.
I got 1 crit to resolve. So I'm just showing 4.
Okay. So currently blocking 1. Gives you. Oh.
Yeah, I got a decision, and I have to make it into the modified dice step. So you have no rerolls, correct?
I have no rerolls currently. Yeah.
You're blocking 1, right?
I am blocking 1.
So I should do it.
I think you should do it.
All right, all right. So I'm going to, like my brain going like, undead empowerment. When this character is attacking at the end of the modified dice step, that's an important thing. End of modified dice step. So I get to see what your dice do first too.
Yes.
I may use this to spend one or more capture soul tokens, so I still had one left. For each capture soul token sent this way, a character may count one skull result in its roll as a wild for the remainder of the attack. So I will turn this into a wild. So that means I am pushing 5 through.
Excellent. And that is just enough to push the last 4 damage onto him.
Yes, sir. And I'll daze Mr. Dracula.
You sure do.
Oh, that 3 threats best model on my list right now.
I love Encanto so much.
Yeah, no, he's so good.
Like that, the fact that you can see everything, even after your opponent mods your dice,
Yeah.
like because of the timing step, it's like a recal step,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
You can see everything.
It
It's
is.
so good. So yeah, okay. So that'll be a dazed Dracula. I'll put a dazed
Yeah.
token next to him.
Ooh, and that gives me a capture soul token.
Would that give you 2?
Oh, it gives me 2 because I did damage to you. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
because
then
the
you dazed,
the,
yeah.
the move itself gives you a capture soul
Yeah.
token, and
Yeah.
it's this machine just keeps going. Like
I love that little mummy man. All right, cool. I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah.
And he'll be all done. That's just 2 actions: a move and a attack.
Nice. Yep.
I guess so. Technically, I could if I wanted to. Like, I can do the living death where I can spend them to gain power at any time. So I could spend a bump.
Yeah. So do you anticipate more people so here's the idea is that do you think by the time that
It
Mummy's
comes back around.
you would have seen more than 1 daze?
Because I was afraid of Bill, but like even if you walk over with Bill, you can do 1 attack into him and then a throw.
Mhm.
I guess you would throw first. I don't have brace power up. Ugh. So you could throw a size 4 into him and then hit him. There's a chance you could daze him. I think it's a pretty good play on your part to deal with the mummy.
Mm.
So now it's like, do I want to, 1, try to bump away from you or spend it to get the power to have brace online?
Right. Yeah.
Oh man, this is a thinker. So if I'm over there, I mean, Bill's is a medium throw, right?
Medium throw. Yep.
Yeah, you would still probably have range on the throw, or it's really close, so it's not a guarantee if I bump out of it. Do I want brace online? And if it falls back, then at least get a 2 power for next turn and then do Sever Soul again. So yeah, I will spend 1 of those to gain a power.
Sounds good.
And I'll be all done. Thank you for letting me go back because I did put my token down.
Yep. No worries. Okay. I gotta figure out what we're doing with Gamora, I guess.
Go kill Blade.
Yeah, that probably seems like the most straightforward thing to do.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Because you're gonna have prio next turn, so that's actually a pretty decent decision to make here. Well, you could kill Nebula, which would be pretty sad. He's got 4 health left, right?
Blade has 4 health left. Yep.
Ooh.
And then I can spend 2 power to reroll against physical or mystic attacks.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, the chance of us actually like downing Blade with Gamora is not terrible, but it's not great either.
Because you'd have to move to get into range.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
So I think that pursuit running away from you kind of
Yeah.
hopefully protected me a little bit.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I think maybe this is the actual plan then instead.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, where are you going? You leave Mr. Mummy Man alone.
Okay, I'm going to believe that these are at least a size 2 here.
The Panther statues?
Yeah.
The small ones, yeah, they're size 2.
Yeah.
And then the fountains are size 3.
Yep.
Yeah, so you just walk straight through it.
Yep.
You're going to try to flip the point, aren't you?
Just flip the point with the 1 power that we have, yeah.
All right, I hope you don't. And I can say that because we're playing against each other.
That's fair. Hey, that's like so super reasonable. All right, we'll spend the 1 power.
Roll that 1 die.
50-50.
Could hit wild. Ooh,
No.
no, sir, I
Sorry.
keep it.
That'll be a
That's why you love sword base. It's just up in the air all the
just
time.
up in the air all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so you got werewolf, and I just got Bill
Yeah.
left.
All right, so werewolf probably punches Bill.
Mhm.
I would like to leap onto you, actually. I think it'd be nice because then I could try to flip the point that you're on too.
Sure. Yeah. Do you
All
want to?
So I'm going to do a 3. It's going to be my Savage Slash. It's a range 3, so that is 95% positive. Yep.
Pretty
that's
sure
range
you're
3.
there,
Mhm. 6 dice physical attack. It is a builder. After chapter resolved, you gain the bleed, which we don't care about, and then I have a wild leap trigger that places me within 1 of you.
Yep.
Ooh, do I want to go to the moon? Sorry.
Okay. Sure. Do you want to go to?
Do I
the
want to
moon?
go to the moon? I'm not holding an objective. You have to have conditions on you for me to get rerolls. Yeah, so I only got to
correct.
reroll for each spell condition. So no, I don't want to. Sorry.
Okay.
We're going back to the 6 die attack.
Okay, all right.
Savage slash onto Bill.
Sounds good. Okay.
Just one little crit to resolve.
All right,
No, I'm just
so-
showing 2.
I'm also showing 2 at
Cool.
the moment. Yeah, any
I
triggers?
got no wild, so no trigger. You're immune to bleed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that ended there. So statistically, I should be able to do it and I should get a wild trigger. 60% or 62%, I think it is.
Yep. Do you do it again?
It's that or walk onto the point and try to flip it,
Mm-hmm.
which feels bad.
Mm.
I'm gonna do it. All right, another savage strike, savage slash, excuse me, into Beta Ray Bill.
Good.
That one's.
That's a little better.
I got the wild trigger. You're
Oh,
blocking 2.
yeah.
You're blocking a lot. All right, cool. Roll that crit. When you're blocking 4.
Yep.
You're blocking 4.
When you get the wild trigger.
So I get to place within one of you.
Okay, sounds good.
Where do I want to place? I don't want to place over there. I probably want to place kind of still over here a little bit.
Yeah.
But I want to basically be within one of that and one of you. So I think I will place like there.
Yep.
And then I'll spend the 1 power to try to flip the point.
Yeah. All right.
Because
Let's clear this dice ray.
if I get it, that means you have to think about doing something about it, right?
I know.
Hey, I get
Yeah,
it.
you got it. Nice.
So at least I did that. Gained no power from 2 attacks, but at least I got a leap.
Yep. All set?
Yep, all set.
All right. I gotta go to Bill. Let's do a Stormbreaker into you. 5 dice physical.
Physical, you got it. So I got 4 dice here.
Just 2.
Oh, I got 2
blocking at least
crits.
2.
Hey, blocking 3.
Okay.
And
So.
I do not. I'm not a flying werewolf, so you don't get to.
No.
I know that's only for your summon the storm thing.
Yep. You are going to be stunned though because we did get the wild.
Yeah. Okay. So now I only gain 1 power.
Yep.
Anything else with that attack, guys?
Nope. That's the end of that action. I need to figure out what I want to do with the second action now. Ooh, feels pretty bad. So we're just going to go ahead and take a move and flip a point. I think.
Do you want to try to flip the point right there first before you move away from it?
Yeah, I think it's worth
Yeah.
doing that.
Because I mean, it's a 50-50 if you get it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is huge for you. Now you're gonna walk over and flip this point.
Yeah, I think so. Going last in sort base, I've realized is actually really
very
important
good,
for you,
yeah.
especially if you have a multi-power
Yeah.
model there. So we're just gonna move ourselves back over here.
And since I don't have a character contesting this one, you just get to spend a power and take it.
Yes, and I just want to make sure. Yep, we're still within 2 of that in case we want options.
Why do you want to be within 2 of a size 4 terrain piece
That's
with Bill? That makes no sense. It's not like he's got the best throw in the game or
no,
anything.
no, of course not. Okay, so we'll do that. So he's just down. There's 1 power now. In
Okay.
that case, okay.
Good play.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your help as
Yeah,
well.
I know. I was looking at werewolf. I'm like, I could go over there and try to flip it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like I sit here and do nothing. So,
Yep.
oh well.
All right, so for this go around, we got 2 extracts and 3 of the secure, so we're pulling just a little bit ahead. So we're gonna go to 9.
Yep. And I just have 1 extract and 2 secure, so I go up by 3.
So you should be at
1, 2,
7.
3.
Yep.
Yep. So you're up by 2.
Okay.
Any other cleanup phase you have?
I will have to flip a bunch of people over because of the dazes that you've done.
Yes. I have to flip over more, right? I know it's about 2.
That's 2 and 2.
It's fair. It's even. It's even.
We're attritioning at the same rate.
Cool, cool. Then yeah, so I will start flipping. So I flip bullseye. My bleed goes away. And then I flip Frankenstein's monster. Got absolutely obliterated.
On his own turn from a counterattack. That is insane. but also that's also
hey, it's the fear of Dracula, right?
Yeah, he has to move around the board honestly, but man, when he gets a swing, it's a doozy, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, pulling up.
Yep.
Tokens.
Yep. Okay, we're officially now in round 3.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do a power phase.
And then you get a little tricky trap with a sword basis, sir.
Yes, I do.
Because you own more points than me.
For now.
For now. I can dream.
Yep. Okay, so we got to push, and that's actually a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's going to do anything for Frankenstein's monster because he can just charge right in.
Yeah, another good thing with Frankenstein's monster in this is I can bump. So he's a medium base.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a cheaper charge, or I can take that full charge. So I got a lot of movement with him.
Yeah. So I think actually the thing we actually want to go with is going to be on Encanto because he has to move around with just the bump.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think.
And he only has 2 powers, so like I'm like, oh, I don't want to spend my power that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to use a sword base, and it's a push in any direction.
Yes, sir.
So we'll just go this way.
Yeah,
So,
put him in threat range from a lot of people.
Yeah, that way he'll
It's a
be.
good play.
Oop, sorry, bats.
There's bats, and they're gonna break.
Those bats.
They're gonna break so fast. So then I get to activate first.
Yep. So you have some decisions you need to make.
Oh yeah, I would. Dracula's still 7 health on the back, right?
Yep.
I would love to drop that guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sure would be nice.
There is a play of you put me within 2 of Dracula, correct? With him, yeah. Okay. This might be a good Siege of Darkness turn. And correct me if I'm wrong. Siege of Darkness is just an active card, so I can do it before I actually pick a character to activate.
Correct. Yeah. So if you want to resolve Siege now before you even choose a character, you can.
So it might be I Siege of Darkness with Frank, Bullseye, and then Blade because he's got all the power.
Bullseye can't participate because he's not a midnight.
He's not midnight sun. Yeah. You're right. So I could do it with Frank. Probably in Kansu then. It feels bad to just do a 5-die attack, and Blade. But I also just say I'm doing it to spin the power. So if I drop Dracula or I don't want to go into Dracula, I can always punch Gamora. You're sitting right behind me.
For sure.
So yeah, I think Werewolf doesn't have power to do it. So it's three characters doing it, and then I can maybe try to drop Dracula. God, your punchbacks are just oppressive. But dropping him would be very nice.
Yes.
And the likelihood of you spiking 8 dice on a roll again, hopefully not very high. So yeah.
Hopefully.
I am going to be spending Siege of Darkness.
Yep.
So any number of allied Midnight Sun characters may spend 2 to play this card.
Yep.
Thanks for catching that.
Yep.
So Blade's going to spend 2, Frankenstein's Monster is going to spend 2, and Encantu is going to spend 2.
Yep.
I will do the easy one first. I'm going to resolve Blade's attack, and I'm going to Katana over there.
Yep.
6-die
Katana is pretty good from
6-die Katana. So I got 6 dice Mystic Antina.
Yep. Ooh. All right. Oh, sorry. In the tray.
In the box.
All right. So 3. You do get a pierce,
I do
right?
get a pierce, right?
I do have 1 reroll. Do you have any more dice mods?
No more dice mods.
Okay.
Damn,
Okay,
so,
all right,
wow. So
Nebula is so you got Geo gets pierced, so it's 3 versus 3.
Nothing then.
Yep.
And you're immune to bleed.
I am immune to bleed. Yes.
All right. Well, good roll. Good roll. Blocking 4 on 2 dice is pretty good. So then now you got it out of the way. So over here it'll be better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think I do. I guess I do Frankenstein monsters first. Yeah. I'll do Frankenstein's monster attack now. So it has to be a 0 cost attack. So I can't do Thick Skull. So this has to be Frank's Fist, which is 6 dice.
Yep.
Physical into Dracula.
I mean, it could push.
Yeah.
Ooh.
In the box.
I mean, it's a good. Ooh.
We're bad at rolling the box.
Oh boy. Okay, so
we're rolling 5.
Throwing 5, huh? Got just 2.
1.
1. Ooh, that's
4 damage at you.
That is 4 damage. I do have a counterattack, but that also means that I would power up. Well, Frank's already pretty much powered up.
I still have 6 power on him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
dazed him.
He's good to go.
I did not get a push trigger. I did not have a wild.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the only thing that's keeping me from doing the recal is like.
Oh, that's right. You have recal. I have 1 skull in there.
Yeah.
You have 1 skull in there too.
I also have 1 skull in there. It's not super great. Sure. Let's go ahead and spend the 3 for the recal.
All right. So that means we pick up all our dice roll again, but we don't have any ways to reroll skulls.
Yep. So you get your push that time.
No, I do not. It's a hit.
Oh, it's a hit. Okay,
it's a hit wild.
So blocking 1, so I'll take 1. I think that was a valuable recal.
That was a very valuable recal. At least it's out of your pool. I gain 1 from the gainer.
Yep. So recal's done. So
now that attack is resolved, do you wish to counterattack me?
No, absolutely not.
Why? Are you saving it for Encantu?
Perhaps.
All right. So now, man, I would have loved to do all that damage. Oh well, that was a good play, sir.
Yeah, I was really wavering on it, but I think that was the right call at the end of the day.
Are you mean to anything with him?
No, he's not.
So I mean, if I get a hex on you, that does feel really good. So I think I will do a. Wow, how do I say that word? I'm so white. Harley strike. From Encanto. I'm going to go into Dracula.
Yeah.
I'm hoping damage reduction, and you're not going to spike a bunch of damage. Will keep me alive in the punchback, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
This is 6 dice as well, because I do have a hammer on Encanto.
Yes.
So 6 dice physical.
All right, blocking 2.
I'm showing 3.
Okay. Any dice mods?
Not until after your dice mod.
I have no dice mods to do.
So I could change that skull to a wild. So right now you are blocking, excuse me, you're blocking 2. So right now I'm just pushing 1 in. So does changing it to push another damage really make a difference? I would push 2 in, you would have 4 health left. I think it kind of would actually, because I do want to try to confirm as much damage and try to drop him, because I still have a whole activation turn now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to change my skull with one of my things to a wild, so that's 4 damage into you, sir.
Okay, so I'll block 2, so I'll take 2 damage.
And I'll gain 2 power.
Yep, I'm going to switch out one of these for a 3 and another one of these for a 3.
Sounds good. And then I do have some effects to do. So I have a wild hit trigger, which I did get. So you are going to be hexed. So your crits no longer pop.
Ooh, yeah.
They still count though, right?
They still count, but they
just
just
don't
don't
pop.
pop. Yeah, which is a big deal.
And then I do get a wild push.
Yep.
I can't.
Is it
I
a May
can't-
push?
No, it's a have to push.
So you have to push me then.
I can't really push you anywhere though, because you're based in here really well.
Yep.
And I can't really push you off the point. You can't clear through there. So I'll say I push you into Drax, and you just stay where you are. I don't feel like moving stuff.
That's fair, yeah.
All right. Do you wish to punch me back?
Against Encantu?
Yeah, that's the end of that attack activation.
What do you spend your power on? So you just have the spender, right? And yeah.
Yeah, and that's it, because everything else is free.
Right. So you're immune to Hex, but I could
Bleed and poison.
You're not immune to Root though, right?
No, I'm not immune to root.
Ooh.
Does root, if it's a 0 cost, make it a 1 cost?
Yes.
It does?
was.
Okay.
Yeah, so that actually could be very interesting. Yeah.
So it's not like that for. Does cap 1 go from 1 to 0? It does, right?
As far as which
For
power?
for the leadership, for like if you have 1. I think it's only X ones that it doesn't count on, correct?
Right, and also it's a minimum of 1. So if power costs 1, it's still 1.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, root would probably be pretty good on him.
Yeah. So besides that, do you have anything else that can?
No, my only superpowers are literally spinning capture souls to gain power or remove damage and stuff.
Yeah. So why don't we do that? I will spend the 2 for the 3 for the counterattack.
You're just gonna kill him, and we talked about all this for no reason.
Actually, we do have enough for the spender. I'll just spend the 4 for the spender.
I'm scared.
All right, 8 dice into Encantu. The mummy
correct?
is Mystic.
At least I'm still 4 missing defense.
All right, we just want to maybe just create some distance.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna feel great.
I think you'll be fine, Stephen. Yeah, you'll be fine. So yeah, it looks like we just got 4.
I got 1 crit. I'm blocking 2.
Yep. So you're only going to take 1 damage.
I'll take 1 because I have damage reduction.
Yep. And then we can throw you away medium.
Oh man. And a throw.
Okay, so just gonna
throw me into Gamora.
If you can just throw me into Gamora, that'd be super.
Throw me into your own character.
Please just throw me into your own character. ASMR.
I'm sure you love whispering.
Sorry, on a battle report. Sweet nothings.
Oh man, Mummy's getting ragdolled all over the place, huh?
Yeah. So we're just gonna throw him just to create maximum distance.
Yeah, you want to make room and
yeah,
make it so I have to feel bad about spinning stuff.
Yep.
Good play, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So how much? Dragon's got 4 health left over there. You telling me?
4 health. Yeah.
All right. So you're telling me now I get to pick who I go with.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There is. Are you within 4? I'm sorry, I can't really tell from there.
Sure,
You're at a better spot than I am.
So I think we're going to be outside of range 4.
All right, cool. It's still probably Frankenstein's monster because I have all the power in the world on him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have brace?
I do have brace.
You do have brace.
Yes.
All right. So I think first thing I do, I am gonna spend 4 for the monster's fury into Dracula.
Sure.
Oh man. Or do I want to throw something at you first? Do you have brace up?
I do have brace up, yes.
So what's the point of that? I do have a crit wild throw trigger off of this. So I'm gonna do this first. So I'm gonna do the monster's fury. So it's 4 power. I get to add dice based on the amount of damage I've taken, but I've taken no damage. So it's just a 6 dice physical attack into Dracula.
Sounds good.
Here we go.
Showing 3.
Showing 3.
Okay, got a crit.
Walking 2.
Oh wait, no. I'm
Aha!
hexed.
Aha!
So got 2, so I'll take 1.
Yeah, you take 1.
Did you get your trigger?
I did not get my trigger. I needed a crit wild.
Okay.
Womp womp. So you take 1.
I do take 1, yes.
I'll spend 3 for Frank's Rampage, and I will throw this size 4 terrain feature into Dracula.
That seems like a brace for
Brace,
impact.
yeah, there you go.
To me. So brace is used, so that's
Yeah.
gone. So we're now just left with the patch up and the Daughters of Thanos.
All right. So then I will. You still have
3 health left.
3 health left.
Yeah.
So do I try to stagger you,
That's a good question, yeah.
or do I try to do a 6 die, 1 extra attack die, to do some damage into you? It has a push, and pushing you doesn't feel that bad right now.
Mhm.
'Cause you have to walk back to hit me. You could kill Bullseye, but who cares? So golly, this is tough. 1 extra dice make a difference, or do I just want to try to stagger you, and knowing that I'm probably not gonna spec 3 damage on you? I don't have power for Thick Skull. There you go. That's my answer. So this is just a 6 dice normal attack, physical.
Okay,
So
that's
Frank's fist into you, sir.
Frank's Fist. Let's go. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Nothing for me.
Oh. Only 3.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna do it.
Oh, math. Woo! I'm really good at math.
So yeah, Drac unfortunately will bite the dust very early.
All right. Wow. I don't know, man. That counterattack on you at the very start scared me so much. So then Frankenstein's monster will be done because I got nothing else I can do with him. Oh, I should probably try to flip the point, sir.
Yeah,
I'm sitting right on it. So I'll spend 1.
It's all gainers, right? Would you?
Yeah, you're correct. It's all gainers.
So this will be your only
My
power.
bad. This is my only power. Thank you so much.
So you're down to 0.
I'm down to 0, but still, I think the play. I'm trying to flip it. You have a guy, so I have to roll a success. I do not.
Okay.
You keep it.
All right.
Thanks for catching that.
No worries.
These guys are new, so I'm still learning them.
All good. Yeah. Frankenstein, if he actually had a real builder, I think he would be kind of a problem.
He'd be oppressive, yeah.
He'd be oppressively good.
All right.
Sure.
Feel pretty good about that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Well, that's it for the Dracula show. Now we're just playing Leaderless Guardians.
Leaderless Guardians. The best Guardians.
Yes. Okay. Well, Blade has a hammer. There.
Yeah, and I got 4 health left. You should probably try to kill Blade.
I should probably try.
You get 4 rerolls into him with Nebula, right?
Yeah.
I think
So
yeah.
So Neb's is going to spend 3 power. We're going to do the Shock Sword Assault into him.
It's energy, correct?
Energy, yep. 6 dice, and we can reroll any number of dice because you have an objective on you.
Yes, sir.
All right, got a crit to roll in.
Me too. Oh, buck
right.
2.
All right, so
that was I think it was a wild.
I think that was a wild, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. So we got 4 so far, so we're going to reroll these 3.
You push through to kill me? Ooh, yeah, I think you did.
Yep.
Yeah, so you do exact lethal. You do 4 damage to Blade, and he goes down, because I cannot reroll against energy attacks.
Yep. So the awkward thing is you're going to drop a hammer.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to have to make you decide.
Oh, because she can't pick it up.
She cannot pick it up,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, somebody got dazed, so I got a... Ooh, 2 people got dazed. I got 2 thingies on him.
You sure do. Okay. So...
Yeah, it's like you kind of use the truck to make it so werewolf can't run over there really easily.
Yeah. Because he doesn't have wall crawl or anything, right?
Nope.
No.
I'm just a size 3 medium, and that's a size 4 truck. So
Yeah,
I would have to climb it.
So yeah, we'll make that.
So honestly, like, I'm going to leave it there.
Yep.
I think I need to try to flip points with him more.
Can you pass me the sword base card real quick?
Absolutely.
Just want to double check a thing.
So she can't count as contesting it?
Yeah.
So
That was going to determine like whether or not
if you try to walk onto it to hold it better. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a very interesting thing, yeah, with those characters.
Yep.
Especially pay to flips.
Let's see. So we'll kind of go ahead and go.
I do have a range 3 attack if you care.
Oh, no, it's
okay.
If you want to attack Nebula, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I know. Just let you know.
Yeah. That's fair. All right, that's it for Nebula. That's an attack with the spender. And yep.
Drop Mr. Blade. What is Gamora's Mystic defense look like?
It is 3s across the board.
All right. You got any rerolls on her?
Nope. If I had 2 power, I'd be able to do a martial prowess to set my dice to 5 defense if you're along to range 2. But unfortunately, we only have 1 power.
Am I within range 2 of you?
That's a great question. Let's check. That sounds like a yes to me.
Yeah. All right. And you can do that for any type.
Any type, yes. Yeah. So she's good basically as long as she's in range 2.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she's pretty middling. She does have stealth, but that doesn't matter here in this case.
Did you root in Con 2? After the whole conversation, you rolled with Dracula, or no, you didn't.
No. I didn't do the builder.
You didn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. You did the spender.
I did the spender. Yes.
So I think I'm gonna go with Con 2. I think I'm gonna spend 2 to go into Gamora.
Sure. Yeah.
So this will be 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 dice Mystic.
7 dice Mystic.
And
Whoa. Coolest little guy.
It's only 3.
Oh, is it only 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got 2.
right.
I have no mods to do.
So let's get a second knowledge system that uses superpower. Spend 1 or more capture tokens for each capture soul token spent this way. So I have 2 skulls, so I can spend 2 to transfer to. Ooh.
Yeah.
So it's not capped for 1. So yeah, I think I'll do that to try to push as much damage as I can. So I'm gonna spend 2 of my capture soul tokens to change the 2 skulls into wild. So I'm gonna show 5.
Nice. Okay.
So it's 3 damage on you, correct?
3 damage, yeah.
And that did damage, so I'll gain a capture soul token from Severed Soul.
Sure do.
And then I will. How much health you got left?
3.
3.
She's 6 health on both sides.
All right. Then I'm going to spend my capture soul I just got to gain a power, and spend the other power I have to do another Severed Soul into you.
Sure. This time I'll spend the 2 on my end to martial prowess this. And if you don't do any damage to me, I will
do damage back to me.
Do damage back to me. Yep. So I'm just down to 2 power now.
Cool. So I got 7 dice Mystic into this there. I roll a lot of skulls with this guy.
Yep. Ooh, just the 1 though.
I'm showing 4.
Ooh, just the 1. So
I don't have any ways to modify dice.
Nope. You get her.
Get her.
Yep.
So that gives me a capture soul token.
There's a hammer that drops.
Oh, good thing I got all this power.
Yep.
Not. Oh.
Well, you can convert your soul token for power.
Oh my god, I can.
Yep.
Oh my god, this guy is so awesome. Oh
it's
my
like
god,
he's a real good character, and
I don't know why I just did that way. That's not the thing I'm doing, but I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna drop this over here, spin the 1 to convert it to power, and
sure, yeah,
pick up.
Sounds good, man.
Wow, he's so good.
He's so good. I love him in Contu.
He's better than my 5-threat werewolf.
I'm saying the amount of the work output he gets, like because it just feeds into itself like all the time.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, he's all done. So you got Drax.
Yeah.
And Bill.
Drax and Bill, and
Baby boy Bill.
You got
I got Bullseye.
Yep.
And Werewolf.
Bullseye and Werewolf. Okay.
So that means you have priority, correct?
I think so. Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah, because I took out Dracula before you activated.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I still think that was the right play.
No,
I think I would have hurt so much.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Drax can kill Bullseye probably easily.
I wouldn't say easily actually. We have some considerations we need to do. Because I think I'm only going to get 1 attack into Bullseye before you parting shot away.
Yeah, I will try parting shot. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay,
Yeah.
Good point.
Yep. So I think we actually with Drax we actually go ahead and do blades into Frankenstein first. So this will be 6 dice because of the hammer, physical into Frankenstein.
I got nothing to do with that. Yeah.
Yep. Here we go.
I got 4 physical defense.
Okay.
Blocking 2.
Yep. That's a big old goose egg there. All right. Well, I think at this point we yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and throw 6 dice into Bullseye.
I think I'm going to spend 2 power on Bullseye to do Hideous Monster.
Yep.
So that means you have to. So I'm within 3. So yes, I'm not within 2, so I couldn't sack, but I'm within 3. Place Frankenstein monster with one of the allied character. He becomes target regardless of range and line of sight. I will do it to pivot this way slightly.
Yep.
And then there is stuff after the attack resolve that we'll figure out there.
Here we go. Into Frankenstein. Frank.
Adam.
Uh,
Wow, that's some crits there.
uh,
That's pretty good. Wow, did you just do it again?
Yeah,
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am blocking 2 at least, so I'm not just dying.
Yeah. So you'll take 5.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That might come into actually the card now. So
Yep.
I take 5. I gain 5
Yep.
power.
I will also gain 5 power. You'll get the bleed condition for what it's worth.
Yeah. And then after the attack resolve, if Frankenstein's monster is not dazed or KO'd, roll dice equal to the number of damage he has. The enemy character suffers 1 damage for each crit wild in the roll. If the enemy character suffers damage this way, push it small towards Frankenstein's monster. So you did do 5 damage to me, so I get to roll 5 dice now.
Yep.
That's kind of cool, I guess, right?
Yep.
1.
I'll take 1 damage.
You take 1 damage. And I can push you towards Frankenstein's monster.
Yes.
Can I push you through me
Yes, you can.
in that situation?
Yeah,
Yes,
because you are the person that's
doing like the push.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I can be pushed through you.
Is that worthwhile?
It gets you off the point, right?
Yeah.
So Bullseye wants to go and flip, right?
Yeah.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Cool with a movement like that, right?
I'm super cool with that, man. There would be an L shape for viewers like that.
Yeah.
So that push angle was very fine.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, sir. That's a cool card. I like that card. It's a good card.
It's a good card.
Pretty cool card. All right. What else has Drax got?
Let's see.
You can't vengeance token because that was not an attack, correct?
Correct. I will throw Frankenstein into Bullseye.
Oh, what? You have a throw?
Yep. We're gonna use the superpower called the Destroyer as an active superpower. Choose an interrupt terrain feature enemy character of both sides 3 or less within range 2. Throw it S.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm assuming. Sorry, that's how you wanted it. I'm assuming, right?
I was gonna go more to the side. a little
More
bit.
this way.
Yeah.
So I'm off the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got excited.
You were very excited to throw for me.
Because I was thinking here is like, do I want to brace this?
Yeah.
Or do I say brace for Bill? Because you're gonna have a 5 damage throw in there. The only problem is Frankenstein's monster is size 3, so this could just kill Bullseye.
This could just kill Bullseye.
And so I think it's probably more important to keep that alive because that is going to net me a point over here, I think.
Yeah.
So I do think I spend 1 power on each to brace this.
I would support that decision.
I think that was a really good play on your part, though, because that does make me lose it for Bill.
Yeah.
That's
So
nice.
now that brace is gone, like the collisions
you've
are
got
much
a lot
more
of options left for
interesting
you
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be it for Drax the Destroyer.
Right. It's a bummer that Phases of the Moon, I only get the rerolls for each special condition you have, and Bill's just immune to like
Bleed, incinerate, poison.
everything I can do against you, basically.
Not bleed. So you got a superpower, right? That can go out some roots and slows or something like that, or hexes or something.
Oh yeah, I got my little Howl.
Yeah, I think just werewolf. Jack has been like just so power starved.
Yeah, he has,
This
unfortunately.
game, so he hasn't been able to flex those powers.
So, now I'm stuck in a situation. It's like I got werewolf and I got Bullseye.
Yes.
I probably go with werewolf first, or do I not go werewolf first and try to say, hey, do your damage to me so that you spike maybe some power onto me? So I think, yeah, maybe I just go with Bullseye first.
Sure.
So I know what I'm doing. This one's pretty easy. So I'm going to walk up. I can't really clear it to flip 2. I could hit and run and do 2 attacks into Drax.
You could, yeah.
Is that worthwhile?
Just whittle him down. He's got 4 health left on the side.
So I'm probably not going to kill him, but he is holding a point, actually. So yeah, I think I'll spend 2 for hit and run. So I'll put my 3-way, put a 1 back over here, and then I'm going to then do a throwing knives attack into Drax.
Okay.
So it's a 4 dice physical attack
Yep.
into Drax. We're just getting cheeky with it.
Okay, we'll block it.
Block each other out. Nothing else happens.
Yep.
I do gain 1 power because it's a gainer, and now I get to take my move action with hit and run. So then I probably should have hit and run away, actually, but it's harder.
It's up to you. You're not committed to forward if you don't want to. Oh, you mean walk first?
Yeah, I should have walked, hit and run to go
yeah,
backwards. But now this way, at least I can stay on the point, so you have to do
I mean, you can still walk on the point, flip it, then run away.
Oh, you're correct. I'm apparently not thinking very well. I will spend 1 to flip this.
Yep.
You're not on it, so I will just take it, correct?
Sure thing, yeah.
And then, yeah, do I want to run away? Or do I want to shoot Drax again? I'm not going to do damage to Drax. Running away, I move off the point. Beta Ray Bill can just go walk, walk, throw. Walk, walk, throw Frankenstein's monster into Bullseye and probably kill him. I don't think I can even get away from that if I really want to tell you the truth.
Mm.
If you do that, then Werewolf gets to flip 1 point because I only have 1 power.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yep.
Maybe I should have gone with him first, actually, to gain the power.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess you could walk Bill over to Bullseye, and you're probably going to drop somebody over there. Frankenstein's monster only has 2 health left. You could drop both these guys. Bill's throws a medium.
Bill's throws a medium, yeah.
I guess since I'm basing Frankenstein's monster, I physically cannot make it so you can't throw him into it. Because it's a medium throw, and it would just immediately go back to where it was.
Oh, yeah.
Or I walk through Drax, and I sit on the other side of Drax, and I try to use Drax to body block me a little bit.
Yeah, that's
probably the play. Because I think if you throw, I guess if you throwing Frankenstein's monster into Bullseye is the bad play, because that would do a lot of damage.
Mm.
That could kill Bullseye, leave Frankenstein monster alive on 1. It's a good name of podcast, by the way.
Welcome to Alive on One, a miniature war games and hobby-centered podcast. I'm Nick Shaw, and with me today is Stephen Maddox.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going good. How's Azeroth?
So yeah, I think I'm going to walk through Drax. Are you cool if I like set it next to him?
Yeah,
And you just like pivot sideways?
Yeah, you can just make it to the other side of him. That's not a problem.
Like that. We'll go right there.
Sure.
Is that cool with you?
That's cool.
Thank you, sir. And then that will be Bullseye's turn. I don't know if any of that was the correct play or not, so tell me if that was dumb.
Yeah. Comment in the description or in the comments down below. What do you think of Steve Maxway? Was he right to move Bullseye? Or should he have done something else?
Tell me about Poindexter. Size 3.
Size 3. Ooh, okay. That is tempting.
Stupid Bill. Bill is so good. Just the walk throw is such a good play sometimes. Like, that's all you need sometimes.
Let's see. You are getting just a ton of value, though. This is tough.
Do you think that was an idea?
I think that was correct.
Yeah, because I think if I left him here, you would have just been like, I could throw these guys into each other.
I would really consider throwing Frankenstein into Bullseye again.
Yeah.
So I don't think we want to give Werewolf by Night any extra power.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we just have to walk this way. So we'll take a walk action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's say about here on the table. Okay, so my dilemma is that we can throw something. Yeah, I guess we can throw something into Bullseye, whack him once, and then try to get the hammer that way. Because all you have left is sacrifice and
The hammer? Bullseye's not holding a hammer.
he's not. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's Encanto.
Encanto has 2 of them.
Yeah, over there. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to walk over there?
Whoa, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just put the medium tool back and go back. That's fine.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
Especially if you thought Bullseye had a hammer and he did not.
Nope.
Because, yeah, you're up on points, so that will try to keep it more in your favor.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you walk, try to flip this, and that's still a 1 point
Yeah, so
in your
we
direction.
were like 1 here, I think, earlier.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, so I think no matter what, I had to walk twice to basically get to that. So
yeah.
So just for the sake of making sure we slow down the points game here, so we walk over here, and then we go ahead and walk once over here,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll pick up this hammer for 1.
Cool. Good play, sir.
Yep. Well, I mean, you have options now, so.
Oh yeah, this is still a good game. This is still close for some
Yeah,
people, so.
no. I think you're actually in the driver's seat in my opinion, but that's me.
Oh, I can mess it up. Don't worry.
You don't know me.
I've messed up Werewolves play every single time. It feels like so. I'll mess it up.
Okay.
So I think what I do is I Savage Slash into Nebula
Because I did leave her in 3.
to try to get. Ooh. I was going to try to get the place within 1.
Yeah.
And then I can have a medium move back, and I should be able to flip both. Or do I just flip that point first? I think I might just flip that point first, right? There's no reason to not to. You're not on it.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend 1 power
Right.
to flip this point.
The floor is you flip this point, right?
Yes. And then I'm going to do a Savage Slash into Nebula. So
Yeah.
6 dice physical into her.
Seems good.
I did get my wild.
Okay. And then got a reroll.
Oh my god, don't block all 3, please.
No, okay. You do 1 damage.
I do 1 damage. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So I net 1 power. You are bleeding, but you're immune to bleed.
Yes.
And I did not get my wild leap trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So I will then take that one. That was my first action. My second action is I'm going to move to be within 1 of this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to clear it, actually. I don't want to run away from Nebula. Probably. Could be at a further range. Clear it over here. And then spend the 1 power I just gained to flip this point.
Seems good.
Yeah. And then that will be Werewolf's turn.
Yeah. So that's like 6 points for you this turn. I think that's a pretty successful.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Medium move, medium base, pretty mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
All right. So I put plus 6. That puts you to 13, I think.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
All right.
And
I'm
we'll
just gonna get the 2.
2.
So it puts me to 11.
Still right in there.
Yep. Nothing to do cleanup wise, I think, right? So
Yeah, nobody. Oh, Blades flips.
Yep.
Because Blade was dazed.
yeah, Gamora's got to flip as well. And no, everyone else is fine.
Yeah, so I think that's the end of turn 3, correct?
Yeah. All right, start of round 4. Let's go ahead and go for the power phase.
Ooh, and then I get to push you now.
Yeah. So everyone gets their normal power distributed. And who would you like to push?
It might be Gamora to try to keep Encantu safe because he's holding 2 hammers, and honestly, he's been my biggest damage output this game.
Mhm.
The other one is I could push Bill out of place. So you could not walk, throw, but I think it's to keep Gamora alive because I think if Bill kills Blade, like, okay, I'm not that upset. At least bump, but I'm not that upset. And then he's way over there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I guess I could push you like out of the map. You could walk back to this point still though and do something.
Yeah.
I could push you closer to Blade
Good, yeah.
and leave you right there, and then you punch, walk. Gamora is at range 2 of Encantu, correct?
Yeah, they should be in range 2.
Yeah,
Because
so-
you punched her last turn.
Yeah, and you got. Yeah, you got.
6 power on her.
Yeah, so you can spend her and.
Yes, Cosmic Assassin is range 3, 6 dice at 4 power. It's Pierce on a wild and has Rapid Strike, so I can do 2 attacks against 2 different people. As long as the other character's within 2 of the original target, but you don't have 2 people bunched up in that manner.
Yeah. So then, yeah, like you have a range 3 attack. I guess I could push you small away from Encantu, and you could be like, okay, I could just punch somebody else twice.
Mhm.
Push you over here. Or is it push Bill? Bill's wanting a point. Nah, I gotta keep Encantu alive, I think. I don't want you just to get free attacks.
Mhm.
Is that outside of 3? No, I can't get you outside of 3. So you can still. You can only spend me once, though.
Correct. Currently, with the amount of power I have, I only spend her once.
It's probably like that. I just say I'm sorry, Bullseye, but like, yeah, you're not as important as the rest of my team. So you might have to change your model.
Yeah, fair.
Boom.
Yep.
There we go. Trap's done. Should be top of round 4 with your activation now. sir.
Yeah, so I got some choices I gotta make here.
I like my sacrifice card. All my characters are just like wildly spread out from each other.
Okay, so basically, if we go next to Frank's base, we can probably be within 2 of this terrain here.
Yeah, because you can also measure from this point of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think if you're based on them, you probably have it.
Yep.
Where's my
Yeah.
brace for impact? I need my brace.
Do believe you spent it already.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So let's see. We have a hammer. There is a bullseye here. How are we feeling? No, we're gonna do this for the redundancy. Okay, so we're gonna move this way and get within 2 of the terrain piece over here. Okay, so here we go. So right about here.
Yep, looks about right to me.
Yep.
You got it.
Sorry, nudge this just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna spend the 3 power to throw that size 3 into Frankenstein. Hopefully we can do 2 damage to him.
Yep. So I'm rolling just 4 dice. That's all I got on me. Ooh, blocking 1 takes 2. I think it kills me, right?
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Frankenstein's monster is dead. Puts a token on my mummy.
Yep. Okay.
Should probably get rid of that.
Okay. We'll spend 1 to flip the point. Now things got awkward. Should have thought about that. Yeah, I probably should have just built it into him first, just to see like what that would have been.
Maybe that was enough to spike it.
Yeah.
Give me some power.
Yeah, but we're gonna just take the extra maneuverability that we have here.
Yeah.
And yeah, Drax is gonna be done.
Cool. All right, so I got an option to do something before you kill me. Oh, do I just keep trying to go down that train? I think I do, like, honestly. I mean, you can make it so you roll 5 dice into me.
Yep. Do keep in mind that Gamora does have stealth.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm outside of 3. So, oh, man. Punked
See?
myself there, huh?
Mhm.
So then I'd probably go with somebody else first. Nebula's got 3 health left on her.
Yeah.
4 health. She has 5 on the back.
Yep. And she will regen 1 health at the beginning of her activation.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the cybernetic enhancements will do 2 things. It lets her reroll 1 of her defense dice and remove a damage from her at the beginning of her activation.
I don't have enough power to bump and sever soul,
Hmm.
which makes me sad, because that would be great if I could do that right now.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Stupid stealth. And I pushed her out of my range.
Yep.
So then I can go with werewolf.
Yep.
Is he worth anything? I have to move with him. I don't think I'm even with range 3 and Bill.
Steven, remind me again. Did you start with a turn with the soul token or
For this one, no, I got that when Frank died.
Okay, just making sure. Didn't want to jump you out of the soul token. If that was okay.
I would love that. Can I kill one of my own characters to get a soul token?
Yep.
Golly. Problem is, like, werewolf hasn't really felt like he's done a lot this game for me, so I'm all like, oh, do I really care about doing something with him?
Right. Yeah.
I guess Bill has a hammer on him, correct?
He does have a hammer on him.
So maybe I just try to go after Bill. I have power to spender, so I think I maybe knighted the vampire into Bill.
Sure. Within range 3 currently, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And that will give me a medium move to play with.
Mhm.
You don't have bleed, so I don't care, and you can't gain bleed.
Nope.
Stupid Bill, man. So 7 dice, mystic.
Yeah. Just use raw dice. It'll be fine.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, just roll good, right?
Real good.
Just be like you and roll 7 successes. I didn't do that. I only,
no.
rolled 2.
Yeah. You roll 2.
Yeah.
Block
1 reduce.
Block 1 reduce. Yes.
All right, cool. I get a medium move.
You sure do.
Where do I want to go? Come this way. No, I think I'd go that way and I go into Nebula again, probably. So I will medium move. I can't really see where I am. Oh my god, where am I? Am I touching it yet?
No.
Touching it.
You
There
got
you
it.
That should put me within 3 of
You
Nebula.
were easily within 3 of Nebula, yeah.
So I'm going to spend 4 again for another Knight of the Dampier.
Sure thing.
Into Nebula.
Yep.
Hopefully do more than I did this time. 7 dice.
Oh, Steve.
Did nothing.
Oh, no.
Good old Blade.
Thanks, Blade. You got a medium move.
I get a medium move, you're right.
With no power.
With my wet noodle blade. Here we go, everybody.
Yep, you want to turn that around.
Here we go.
You got him. Yep.
Blade's doing a good job. I'm going to move him just within 1 of that point,
Sure.
basically.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, does that sum up Blade super well? It sure does.
I mean, I guess when you can't bleed the model, like that is a rough one.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's stuck over here on anti-bleed side.
yep.
All right, cool. That was a cool turn.
Yep.
I would drop Nebula at least. Look at
Yep.
that great roll.
Okay, so you still got 3 activations left.
Yeah, I got Bullseye, Werewolf, and then Con 2.
Yeah, and I also have 3 left. So the maintain priority, I think we just go with Nebs now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, we're gonna heal 1.
Yep.
We're gonna spend 3 to spend her in the blade.
Yep.
He's next to the thing, so we do get rerolls into him.
Ooh, correct.
Yep. So
That's not good.
that was probably
Probably not smart.
in retrospect probably should not have moved on to that. Okay, well, we can't reroll the skulls. See? So okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I live.
4.
I buck 2.
Okay.
Take 2.
Take 2. Let's see. Didn't get the wild, but I do have to place within 1 of you now.
Ooh.
Okay. So go ahead and just place within 1.
Oh, you trying to get some Sisters of Thanos action going on here?
Who could say? Let's see. Nope, I think we just go in the blade again. So we'll spend another 3
Mm-hmm.
and hit blade.
Sounds good.
Yep.
This is your energy thingamabob.
And another energy. This is the shock sword assault. That's the attack we've been doing the last 3 times.
I'm blocking 0.
Blocking 0, huh? Ooh.
Ooh.
All right.
Are you good? Oh, you did 4?
4.
You kill him.
All right.
Good old blade.
Both our vampires are now
Good
gone.
old blade. Hey, it gives you a capture soul token though.
You do get a capture soul? Ooh, that's probably a mistake.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna hopefully get one by killing Nebula, but
Yep.
I mean, you still killed my leader. But actually, no, it doesn't matter because I was originally I got it. So
Oh,
I could
it's a
bump
bump,
and
but
do it,
now
he's
we
off the
can't
board,
bump
I
anymore.
can't bump.
Aha, strategery.
Isn't that fun? Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's it for Nebula. Just within 3?
I think I bumped my model slightly, so it's so close. I was gonna say I'm not within 3.
Okay,
I think I measured it earlier and I wasn't within 3.
okay.
So I have Bullseye and Encantu.
Mm-hmm.
Daughters of Gomorrah, you have to be within range of each other.
No, actually.
You just got to do it when
They both just have to pay with power.
Oh, wow. That's
So
really
it's
good.
up to you to make sure that everything is lined up to do it.
Gotcha. And sorry, what does it give you again? Can you remind me?
So let's say I play it during Gomorrah's turn. She attacks somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I then pay 2 power.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nebula can attack. Or Nebula attacks somebody,
Okay.
and then, yeah, Gomorrah could have assisted. Like, so if she was within 2 of blade, you know.
Yeah, so Encantu is probably fine. You're not going to spike much damage in him.
Right, unless you
that
want to
card.
move here. You know.
I don't really want
okay,
to.
just checking.
I kind of want to try to kill Nebula, but this has not gone the way I wanted. Do I want to go with Bullseye while I still can? Because Gomorrah could just kill him and remove him from the board. So maybe I just take the opportunity to flip points.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's a points game, right?
It is a points game. You do need 3 to win.
Yeah, so maybe I do that, try to force your hand on stuff. So I will walk over here.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I not? Can I say a hit and run?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Yeah. I got you, buddy.
I keep forgetting he has that.
Yeah.
Who do I want to hit? Is it Nebula, who's got 5 health? Is it Drax, who's got 4 health?
Yep.
He's got a thing, so it would be nice to try to do some damage on him.
Yep. So for audience members, we are retroactively having Steve doing hit and run from his position here. So pretend Bullseye is here.
Yeah, pretend he's still floating over here.
So he's within range of everybody,
Yeah.
within 3.
I'll just hit Drax.
Hit Drax? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
He's got a hammer.
Sure.
Just 4 dice. Just 2.
We'll block it.
Oh, you're bleeding though.
Yep.
Haha! And I gain 1 automatically because it's gainer.
Mm-hmm.
I will then spend 1 to try to flip that point. I
got it.
do. That's really good for me.
Yep.
And then second action. I feel like Bullseye has been doing no damage all turn. I guess I could have. I never missed right there. That's fine. Boy, do I try to do something to Drax to put damage on him so that maybe Werewolf can kill him with 1 attack? Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna do another throwing knives into Drax.
Okay.
YOLO. I did 1.
Okay.
You're blocking 1. I will spend 1 for I never missed. You do 1 damage to you.
Sure. I'll take a damage there.
There you go. Wow. Bullseye's all done. Good job, Bullseye.
Hey, flipped a point. I'd say that was pretty good.
And again, I'm just trying to put damage on Drax that maybe Werewolf can run over and punch him.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Or maybe Encanto can shoot him at some point or something.
Mm.
I'd have to move. Too bad you got rid of my bump.
Yeah.
Good job, Blade. Something else I thought about while painting all these guys the other day is that they're all going to have new model paint syndrome and do poorly.
Oh,
They just die.
you think so? Yeah.
I mean, Blade did. Blade didn't do anything in this game.
Mm,
Frankenstein kind of redeemed himself after getting killed really fast.
fair.
Or
Okay.
dazed really fast.
Yeah. So I think we have to get the hammers away from
Yeah, I think
Encanto.
so.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So-
should have moved up.
All right. So we're gonna spend 2 to pounce with Gamora.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the Assassin's Leap superpower is what we're using. Active superpower. Throw the character short.
Mm.
If it collides with another character or terrain feature, does not suffer damage, and but then they would have to suffer the collision if she actually
Yeah.
contacted them.
So you're just doing it for the movement,
We're
basically.
just doing it for the movement because
Yeah,
you
makes
just
sense.
want to get within 2 over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna do a builder,
Mm-hmm.
the God Slayer, into Encanto.
I mean,
So
the mummy is a god, so
he is a god,
Oh.
yes. So 6 dice physical into him. And she's got Deadliest Woman in the Galaxy as a passive trait. When this character makes an attack, it may change 1 die roll to a hit result for each wild in the
sweet.
result. Okay, so it looks like this is going to change 1 to a hit. So
3.
3 so far, yep.
I'd just be blocking 2.
Yep.
Take damage,
All right, takes 1 damage.
sir.
Yep. We would give you bleed, but that is not a thing that's happening.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I guess he's got 5 left.
Oh, he's got 3 left.
He's got 3 left.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll spend the 4 for the spender then.
Yep.
Okay, so this is going to be Cosmic Assassin, range 3, 6 dice for 4 power. Will pierce you on a wild. And
Cool.
there is a rapid strike, but that's not relevant for their
Okay.
situation here.
Physical still, right?
So here we go. All right, I'm just looking at 4.
Ooh, blocking 3.
Yep, so another just
takes
1
your
damage. Yep.
Got lucky there.
I'll spend 1 to just flip this point back to us.
Yep. And it comes up, I can only modify my skulls with him on attacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah. It says while this character is attacking.
Yeah.
That would be even better with damage reduction and also changing skulls.
Yep.
That'd be really good.
Okay.
All right. So you have Bill left, right?
I do have Bill left, yes.
Do I try to spike Gamora down and play like I'm not going to win? Or Drax's Mystic Defense is 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right now,
2. Just 2.
2. Okay.
Yep.
Right now you're scoring 2 points.
3 points because we got 2 hammers and this.
So 3 points. So 1, 2. So you're going to get 14.
Yep.
So can you, Bill, get 2 points? You can walk 1, walk 1. So Bill could score out the game for you. So do I walk with Encanto, shoot Drax, try to flip the point?
I think that makes sense.
That's probably my safest play. And then I'm going to wait with Werewolf to see what happens to try to get back over here.
Yeah, because if you can down Drax, that gets you another hammer, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to be within 1 of that point still is the only thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, yeah. Looks like I got plenty.
Yeah,
of them
that's good.
there. Sorry, I just bumped everything all
Yeah.
backwards.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Just I would put him just a smidge back
Yeah.
towards the objective.
Towards the objective?
Yeah,
right
there you
there.
go. Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
Thanks, sir.
Yep.
All right. So that was my first action.
Mhm.
Second action, spin 2 for a Sever Soul into Drax.
Yep.
Drax has no counterattacking, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't have to worry about flipping points and stuff first.
Correct. Yes.
All right. So this is 6 dice base.
Yep.
Plus 2 for 2 hammers.
Yep.
So
Seems pretty
8
good.
dice Mystic.
Yep. Spicy.
I got 2 crits. Did I get them? Hopefully.
I think you do because of
Yeah.
the skull.
So you're blocking 1.
Blocking just 1, yeah.
I'm showing 5, 6.
Yeah, so even before you do
Yeah,
any
so I don't
skill-
need to do anything.
you don't need to do that.
So I will drop him.
Yep, so he's going to take 3 damage. And here's a hammer that gets dropped.
Yes, sir. I gain only one soul token because I can only have 3.
Yeah.
Not
So in retrospect, if you were confident that you were going to drop them, I would say spend 1 right to
2 to heal and
first,
then do it. Yeah,
or get a power.
Yeah, probably should have.
Yeah.
That's fine. I will then spend 1 to try to flip that point.
Mhm.
No.
Okay.
I will then transfer 1 into power.
Mhm.
Go over here to then pick up the hammer next to me.
Yep.
And then I will spend the last 2 to heal 2
Nice.
because I kind of want to try to protect this guy. I don't think Bill can really reach
In
up
case
that
of any
far, but
possible
just in
shenanigans that we can
case,
do. Yeah.
feels like the smartest play for me.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
then that man is done.
Okay. So I got Bill left, and you got Werewolf left, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I think this is kind of that part of the game. So let's go walk over here. Okay. Werewolf is already stunned, right?
Yes, correct.
So we could flip this, but then you just go immediately and just flip 1 point again. So, well, you're winning regardless. So
I think so because
yeah,
Conte
yeah,
has 3 hammers on him. So
okay, all right.
unless can you walk and throw something in Encanto?
That's a great question, but nothing big enough to actually kill him because you got the damage reduction 1, which makes that so good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, all right. We'll close this game out with this. Bill is going to do a Stormbreaker into Werewolf.
Let's do it. Let's roll dice.
All right, so 6 dice physical into Werewolf.
Ah,
Showing 4.
buck 2, take 2.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. You're already stunned, right?
Oh yeah, so I just take 1. I
Yep.
gain 1 power, excuse me, not 2 power.
Yep. We'll spend 3 power to throw this Vibranium Hollow that we've been teasing this entire time.
Yeah, the whole game I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
watching out for that thing.
Yep.
All right, so I'm blocking 5 damage going into Werewolf.
Yep.
Ooh, I'm blocking 2.
Uh,
So I take 3.
He's
I'm
alive.
still up, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. All right. That's it for Bill. What would you like to do with Jack Russell's last turn?
Let's see. Is there anything fun I can show off?
Did you get a bunch of power? Oh, no, because of the stun.
Not
Yeah.
stun. Sorry. We're going to spin 2
Yeah.
for Unearthly Howl.
Yes.
Choose an enemy character within 3 of this character. Roll 4 dice. The chosen character loses power equal to the number of crit wild hit results. Additionally, for each skull ruin, the chosen character gains 1 of the following special conditions.
Yeah.
Rude or slow. And I can give those to you. So then I can do Phases of the Moon for 1 power and actually have that card do something.
Yes.
But I have to roll a skull to put a condition on you.
You did it.
Oh my god, I did. And then you lose 2 power.
Yep.
And then you're going to be rooted.
I'm rooted. Yep.
All right. See, it's all coming.
It's all coming up for Jack.
And I'm going to spend 1 power for Phases of the Moon for a new moon.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the right one? No, for full moon, excuse me. This character cannot interact or contest or hold extract objective tokens.
Yep.
While the character is attacking, may reroll 1 die at attack roll for each special condition the target has. So full moon is this one. Look at that. Full moon ended up. All right, and then I get to make some attacks into Bill.
Yep.
I haven't done any actions yet.
Yep.
So we're going to do a 6 dice physical attack with 1 reroll because you have 1 condition on you. Wow.
Okay.
That's a good roll. Got 1 reroll here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just showing 5.
5. Okay. Blocking 1, so I'll take 4 damage.
Yeah, because it took all your power out, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
You detonate all his power.
Wow, I actually gained... Oh, no, I'm still stunned.
You're still stunned, yeah.
So we'll do it again.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, Jack. Showing 3 with all crits.
Okay. And then, yeah, so 3. So we'll block it.
All right, cool. Oh, I got to reroll. Sorry, excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
The whole moon thing that we did. Hey, look at that.
I'll spend 2 to reduce.
Dang it. I think I had a wild in the last one I had to place within one of you. I don't think it matters.
Yep.
But yeah, that's that.
Would you like to spend your power for anything, or no? You're good. I think.
I'm good. I got nothing I can do about it. Yeah.
All right. So end of the going to the cleanup phase. You got 1, 2, 3 secures.
4, 5, 6.
6. So that puts you from 13 to 19.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's right there.
You do it that way. So
I mean,
19. Wow,
you
you
just-
guys are so fancy.
I know, right? And let's see, I just have the one hammer and the one.
1 point. Yeah.
Yep. So 1913.
Whew,
Good game, sir.
Good game. Yeah. Awesome.
Yep. This is once again reaffirming my belief that Encantu is the MVP of this pack.
That
He's
guy.
so good.
Won me the game.
Yeah.
I mean, he was all of my damage.
Yeah.
Right? Did anyone else do a lot of damage? I guess Frankenstein did some,
He did some, yeah.
but I feel like Encantu having hammers and doing range 4 mystic attacks, that's base 6 power.
Yep.
Won me the game.
Yes.
Like no question asked there.
Yep. He's,
Golly.
he's just getting resources all the time.
Yeah,
And like you
yeah.
have to chew through the health, the damage
Yeah.
reduction, you know.
Yeah, you're right. It just like it makes a machine where then he gets it when he does damage and then he can spend it to get power and it just keeps kind of funding himself.
Yeah.
Ah, that guy is really good.
Yep. So yeah, I thought Dracula did exactly what it is. He's I wouldn't say a glass cannon, but you know, like
Pretty close to it though. I would
Yeah.
agree with you. Because he doesn't really. I mean, he has 7 health, right? And I guess he can heal, but he just gets spiked down.
you can potentially get spiked down, but he
yeah.
also could spike also back
As
well
you saw with
as
Frankenstein.
poor Frank.
Yeah.
This game. It's like, all right, as long as they don't
Yeah.
spike me to oblivion, I'm gonna have great turns.
Turn.
Proceed to be spiked,
Just spiked.
to
Yeah.
oblivion.
But I mean, it's kind of what he's here for, to take damage.
He did have a really good bodyguard card. I think
Yeah,
that was very relevant
Yeah.
because it got Drax off the point, which
Mhm.
made it much more.
Mhm. And it kept Bullseye alive to come back over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like Encantu and Frankenstein's monster were like my 2 guys that did anything. I guess Werewolf, I can't discredit him. He was flipping points over here,
Yeah.
back and forth, back and forth.
I think in retrospect too, like when Blade did the attack in the build, I should have just let the 1 damage go through, just so I have 4 power, because 4 power lets me to walk, throw, and flip a point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a really
So
good point.
probably should have played it that
Yeah.
way.
Oh, good game. I like these guys. I like these monsters. I think they're gonna have quite the impact. I don't know about you.
I think so, yeah. And I think there will be certain affiliations that'll make them shine. I think Frankenstein, for instance, like any like power, anything that gives him extra power is going to be like
Yeah.
really good. Or a way to just like, you know, I can also see like criminals running him or something like, you know, someone or Red Skull 1 or MODOK 2.
Yeah.
Just like, it's like, you take the hit instead. And he's like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know?
I think, of course, as shield player, if Encantu gets a shield affiliation, honestly, just for like gunline rerolls with Namor and Baron Zemo for this guy,
Yeah.
it would be wild if you could start doing that more.
Yeah, so for viewers right now, at this time of recording, we do not know the affiliation list of the monsters.
Mm-mm.
The only thing that AMG has supposedly said is that Dracula's in Cabal, and the other monsters are in Midnight Suns, which
Yeah.
is why we're using these affiliations today. But hopefully, yeah, if these monsters flex out into other affiliations, I think it'll be a very
Yeah.
exciting time for
I
those.
mean, just for Midnight Suns, like the ability to go wide with Midnight Suns now, like you have him and Bast Panther as
Yeah.
3 threats. Those are great 3 threats to have.
Black Cat too.
And Black
They all
Cat.
have like these
Yeah.
interesting tank the abilities, right? Either
Uh-huh.
no rerolls, no crits, or both,
yeah.
or damage reduction in this case. So
Yeah.
you have actually hardier 3 threats.
Yeah,
you know?
and I think, we don't have to depend on Immortal Hulk for Midnight Suns, I think. I think you can have a really fun playstyle with him.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And just, but, having access to like a 3 threat that can give out Hex as well.
Super good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kill Dracula, remember? At one point you had the crit that didn't resolve if you had blocked more. I think I killed him with exact damage, so he would have lived.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't the attack that killed him, but the attack before. I was able to punch one more damage through.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mummy,
So-
good guy, good grief. He's so good.
Okay. Any other thoughts, like, at the moment?
I'm curious, Dracula and other Cabal stuff. I think he could, and Cabal can actually be a pretty good flex, I think.
I think with Cabal, you have access to Red Skull 3, right? Which will, Red Skull 1 can like reverse bodyguard, so you can make him hit Drac, and then Drac can punch you back,
Yeah.
right? But then both Red Skull's leaders are able to teleport him, which can also
Yeah.
the fact that he needs to move around fairly honestly.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be really good in Cabal.
Yeah.
Pretty
Dark
big
Rain
play.
on this guy. Oh
It's gonna
man,
be really good.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be
get that full
really
reroll.
gross.
Yeah. That's gonna just like, okay, I'm gonna take that model off the board right now.
Yeah, exactly. If he, I think for the most part, I feel like if he gets 2 swings in the people, they're not going to be there.
No,
for the most
I agree.
part.
Yeah,
If they do the survival, they're probably going to get like 2 really gross conditions that are really going to affect their game plan.
yeah, it's gonna be hurting.
Yeah. So X root, hex, slow, any of those things like
Yeah.
can really like. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, and the Thralls leadership, I think there's going to be more exploration. Unfortunately, we didn't get to showcase it too much
No,
here, but
unfortunately.
I'm sure like the obvious call out would have been Zemo to taking those
Yeah.
things. But I
Mhm.
feel like we want to
Avoid that, man.
Let's make sure other models have a little time to shine.
Exactly,
But
exactly.
obviously, folks, Zemo is incredible
Yeah.
under Thralls of
Yeah,
Dracula.
absolutely. Well, good game, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Hope everybody enjoyed this. If you have any comments or critiques or things you would have done differently, please let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, we're going to upload every Wednesday morning about 9. So look forward to every weekly uploads for Marvel Crisis Protocol content and maybe some game contents as well. We'll see. Once again, thank you, Baron of Dice. Thank you again, Iwargame, for the lovely mats and dice paraphernalias.
I got a plug. Check out Alive on One podcast. That's what I'm on. We release every Thursday morning. We'll be talking about monsters on one of those episodes coming up soon. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think that they're a very exciting topic, and we would love more coverage and more perspectives on this. So until then, have a great time, folks, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.